because you feel it's all in my imagination. And I want you to skip my imagination and let's bring in what you think or what you feel you imagine or what you feel you believe in. Let's keep my imagination out of it. What you call my imagination. Let's bring in your own imagination. Where can you prove there is no God?
Of
Would
course.
you prove to me? Would you prove to me that what you believe or what you're saying to me is true?
Sure.
Please do so.
Have you ever seen a God?
I have felt his presence.
No, no, that's not
I
what I
have
asked
felt
you.
him.
That's not the question I asked you, sister. Please. Have you ever seen a God?
I haven't sinned.
Have you ever smelled
I
a God?
felt his presence.
Have you ever smelled a God with your nose?
God is not something you smell.
Okay. Have you ever heard God through your eardrum sound, like ear sound?
Yes. When you pray,
Hold on, hold on,
yes,
hold on.
you hear him talk to you. Yes.
God talks to
If
you.
you pray, if you do pray, my I
What
don't
language? What language does God talk to you in? What language does God talk
I
to you in?
remember you said, listen, I remember you said you were a Christian at what point, at some point, that you outgrew being a Christian, that you are now more than a Christian. And I was looking for you to give us actually a name of what you are now, of being more than a Christian. I want to understand the level you are in now, because if you were once a Christian, if you were once at any point a Christian, a true believer, a Christian in its actual sense, not in mere words, a Christian that knew his God in not just in mere words, then you should be able to know that God speaks to you.
How?
It's clear.
How? How?
It's
How did
very
God speak to
clear.
you? You say you heard Him through your ear, through your eardrums.
What do you used to hear?
My eardrums.
So what are you saying?
So
It's
God,
clear.
what language? What language did God speak to you in?
Any language you think you speak, God speaks that
No,
language.
no, I understand that,
He's
sister.
universal.
I'm not speaking in general. I'm speaking about your specific experience. Just speak one time that He spoke to you. What language did He speak to you
He
in?
is general. God speaks in every and any language
I
you think of.
understand that. I understand that, sister. But what language did He speak to you in?
I think you're deviating from my question to get into another question without
No, no,
answering
no,
mine.
no, 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 no. What language did God
I was
speak to you
answering
in?
words. I asked
What,
you to prove to me that there is no God. Leave the
sister?
language
I
God spoke to
am
me.
in the
Prove to
process
me that
of
there's no
proving to.
God.
I am in the process of proving it to you, and you're
When
being
you
difficult.
when you are proving something, I don't think you should get a question with another question. It's not proper. So prove to me. Simple. It's
Okay,
as simple as
okay.
that. This is
So
my
when I
case.
begin to speak, I will want for you not to interrupt until I'm done. Okay.
I feel you.
Okay. If you don't want me to ask you questions, then don't interrupt me when I'm speaking. Then because then if you that just takes away. Rule number one, why there's no God. Nobody can find God anywhere. Rule number two, why there's no God. When human beings stop talking about God, God stops to exist. Rule number three, why there's no God. Show me any God that exists anywhere that it was not created by somebody's imagination. And if there is a God, why do you need to read him from a book to understand him, right? If there is a God, then that God will not be a discriminator so as to pick one people over another. No way. No way. That's impossible. If there was a God, hellfire would not exist. So there's a contradiction in that religion. That God cannot be real. Also, when you look at the world, the origins of the world can be explained in another way other than saying that God created it. That's more than enough evidence that there's no God. You don't need God. Believing in God adds nothing to your life. It adds no value to anybody's life other than put you away from reality in a delusion. No, you can't prove me wrong on that. None of those facts. You can't prove to me that God is not in your imagination, that you are not thinking about it, that if you stop thinking about it, it will still be relevant to you. And I am living proof, right? I told you that I used to believe just like you, like you say, if you really know your God, yes, I really knew my God. I was a born again Christian believer. I lived my life. I prayed and I believed that God was answering me. And it seemed to me in that moment that God was answering me. Now, in hindsight, I am looking at it, I'm like, wow, I was really an ungrateful person because everything that God used to use people to do in my life, I used to say, thank God instead of thanking people. There's no God. Every good thing that has ever happened to me was because of a human being. I had to go back and go and begin to thank people. I had to go back and see how my own life It was not the work of a supernatural being. It was the work of human beings and real human sacrifices. And that's how life should be on earth.
Can I
If,
talk now?
if God was real, Africa would be a better place because Africans pray more than everybody.
Can I talk now?
Sure, go ahead.
You said you said people along the line helped you, right? So you feel those people were just jobless and they were looking for who to help without someone or a supernatural power pushing them or being in that status to
No,
help
it's not.
you.
It was not a supernatural power because in the moment that I became grateful for what those people did to me, I started going around and I would see people that used to suffer what I used to suffer. And I used to be like, you know what? I learned that this is how you should treat people when people are in need, right? And you even see that in the animal kingdom. There is no supernatural power. It is 100% instinctive. It is the need for survival. Everybody does it. Even demons protect themselves. Even
Listen to
demons.
me.
Even demons.
Listen.
Even devils help
Listen.
each other.
The earlier you accept the truth, and the earlier you
Sister,
come out from this your
sister,
delusion.
there is
Listen,
sister,
whether you
sister,
believe there
sister.
is no
Let me
God,
say this to you.
whether
You can
whether you believe there
continue to
is no
believe
God,
all you want to believe, right?
see,
I'm not saying to you not to
whether
believe. I'm not saying to you not to believe what you want to believe. Continue to believe it. I'm telling you that, look, you can continue to believe beliefs that were created in the Stone Age 2,000 years ago. Or you can educate yourself as to how the world is really working in 2022 and set up your children to have a good future. Or you can live your life in your delusions, have a good life, and then leave your children into a world where the descendants go extinct. Because I am telling African people that if we don't drop that religion thing and continue to master science and technology, what happened to our ancestors? It wouldn't even come close to what will happen to our descendants because when that type of hatred is weaponized and backed by technology, there's nothing you cannot come back, and Jesus will not save you, just like Jesus did not save our ancestor.
you know your problem. Maybe you should learn to listen to your audience and listen to people you bring up to your platform than being bent on raising your voice, saying one thing without hearing the other person out. Because all throughout I've been listening to you, all you do is bring up people, raise your voice, and feel you're making a point when you're actually making no point. You want
Okay,
us,
so
or
sure,
you
sure,
feel
sure, sure.
you
Hold up,
feel
sister. Hold up, sister. So you're saying that for the entire time that you and I have been having this conversation, you haven't heard anything I said?
you say things and you don't allow the other person talk.
No,
You
no,
just
no,
want
no, no, no,
everybody
no,
to
no.
buy
Hold
your
up, hold up. That's not
opinion.
the point. That's not the point. You said I made no point. So you're saying that you heard nothing that I said.
You made no point in the sense that what you're saying is crap. It's
So
total rubbish.
everything I've said from the beginning is crap.
Every single thing is crap.
But
Every single one of them.
what you're saying is not crap.
If you feel what I'm saying is crap to you, it's yours.
No, no, no,
But
no,
I'm
no,
telling
no,
you
hold on,
what
hold
you're
on, hold on,
saying
hold
to
on, hold
me
on.
is
Not to me.
crap.
Don't do that now. Don't do that now. When you said that what I was saying was crap, you didn't say
If
it
you
was crap
don't
to me and
want
crap to
if
you.
you
Sister,
don't
wait.
want
Sister,
if you
sister,
don't want to hear anybody's opinion, you
sister.
shouldn't end up bringing
Are
up
you not a
anybody
Christian?
instead of
Are you
bringing
are
up
you not a
people.
Christian? Are you not a Christian?
I'm a Christian.
Tell me something about Christianity that I don't know better than you. Tell me. Let's play. I'm going to pretend for
I'm
a
not.
second that I'm a Christian.
I
Hold
am.
up. Hold up. Hold up.
Listen,
I am
listen,
going
listen,
to
listen,
pretend for a
listen.
moment that I'm a
Okay,
Christian. And
I
I'm going
am
to
not in
challenge
your
you to
brain.
a Bible
I
game.
am. I am. I'm not in your brain. I don't know what you know that I don't know, or I don't know what you know better than me. I am not in your
No, what
brain.
I'm
I'm
telling you
not here
that
to challenge
I
you.
am not
I
letting
am
you
not.
preach to
Listen,
me because it's just
listen.
boredom, right? There's nothing you can tell me about the Bible or preach to me or give me any type of Christian warning that either I have never heard or that I don't understand where you're coming from because you can only speak from that limited perspective, right? You don't have language. So you might even have some decent intention in your heart, but you don't have any better words to say because you realize that you cannot convince me. That is how typically religious people are, our religious people. Look at the rest of the world. You are begging God to come and save you. God is not going to save us Africans. Jesus is not going to save us. We're not children. We need to wake up and work for ourselves. Forget church. Go to school. Learn how to build a car from scratch. Think. Think. I know she left. Think. You know, why do you... She only has her emotions. because she felt like she had nothing to say.
Assalamu alaikum, brother.
All right,
Peace
brother.
be with you. Hey, I don't want a discussion, so I just want to tell my story why I believe in God. Yeah.
I'll give
So I
you. I'll
respect
give
your
you 1 minute.
choice.
I'll give you 1 minute. Go ahead.
Okay, if you want, maybe two will be perfect for me. Yeah. And I'm a Dutch Moroccan from the Netherlands, so my English is not very good, but I'm gonna try. Yeah. So, like, why do I believe in God? When I grow up like a Muslim. Yeah, my parents, Alhamdulillah, helped me memorizing the Quran. They helped me do Salat. But what I don't know at the time is like the meaning. It just was memorized, you know? You understand me? And when I was like 11 years old, they took me away from my parents. So I live with Dutch people, and like I've been a little bit soft. I lose like my iman. So I didn't practice in my belief enough to know and to believe that what I was born like a Muslim is very true for me. So I didn't believe that, I didn't have the feeling like, oh, there is a God, there is something there. I was born like a Muslim, but I didn't have evidence, yeah? So now I grow up. Alhamdulillah, I always think about my deen. And one day I was like maybe 21, and I think like a whole other way. I think like, uh, how must I explain, Cake, when I went to go to sleep, yeah? I was asleep. Sometimes you have good dreams and bad dreams, yeah? And sometimes in your good dreams, if you like eat something very delicious, uh, it sounds like it's real. Yeah. If I do something with somebody like a girl, I've been intimate with somebody, it's also feel like real, you know. And if you
All right,
have
brother.
bad
It's
dreams,
coming up on
like
2 minutes, bro. It's 2 minutes
okay,
now.
well, I'm almost finished, you know. And if I have like a bad dream and I'm on fire, I also feel that, you know. If I'm like drinking, I feel something that it's real in my dreams. So for me, why I think there is a God, because if I sleep, I'm like that, and I wake up something else, and it feels real, then I also can believe there is somebody. Maybe when I'm going to die, it's gonna be
Why didn't you just say
like
that? Why
that,
didn't you just
you
say it?
know?
You could have just said that. You didn't have to just tell us the whole story. But nonetheless, it's still in your imagination, right? It doesn't change the fact that everything you just told me is still in your imagination. Your story is real. I can believe your story because it happened to you in real life. But as to
Yeah,
why
but
you think
but it feels
but
real.
yes, but as to
It
why you
feels
think
real
that
to
that
me,
happened, that was all in
you
your
know?
imagination. Thank you for your time, okay, brother. Let me bring somebody else on. I need the show to flow, guys. I need it to flow.
Yeah, yeah, but I want to go to my second point, yeah? Like 1 minute,
No,
yeah?
bro.
I need,
I need to keep the time short, brother. Thank you for your time, though.
If you want to come back in line, next guest.
People in line. There's too many guests in line for one person to take too long.
Good
Go
good
straight to your point.
evening, Bakanga.
What's up, bro?
Good evening, Bakanga.
Yes, sir.
What's up? How are you, man?
I'm doing all
Nice
right,
to
man.
talk to you. Interessant subject. Honestly, I want to say something. By the way, I'm artist painter, and I want to share something special for you and the audience. I can separate the imagination by the reality. So when we speak together, let's try to understand me. And where is imagination and where is something to real? So you have one point. Have I see if someone have seen God or not? I will tell you I have seen God. And I can separate where is my imagination and I can separate where is something that I see.
What was God's skin color?
He was seated on the throne, shining like a sunshine.
What was
I
his
don't
skin color? What was his skin color? Was he white or black?
I say no color. I said you already like the sun
Was he white or black?
shining.
He wasn't white?
Already do the sun have color?
Yeah.
I say the same.
Yeah, the sun
The
has
same.
color. The sun is white.
Exactly. The God was same like sun,
So God is
shining.
white.
Also, I've seen
Okay.
Jesus.
Okay. If you think that God is
One.
white, you are white. No problem. I have no problem with
No,
God.
I'm not white.
What
I'm
are,
not white. I can show you my face on the camera, so don't worry for that. Okay?
what are you?
I'm Albanian. Okay?
You don't have Caucasian in you? You don't have you don't
I'm
have
like Latino.
you don't have
I'm
Caucasian in you?
like Latino skin.
You-
I'm like Latino skin.
But
What's wrong?
you don't have Caucasian in you?
Let me say another strong point. Listen very
No, brother,
carefully.
1 minute is over. It's almost
I
2 minutes,
was
bro. I appreciate you though.
I was
I
the
wish
I was
I wish
atheist.
I
I
wish
was atheist,
I
and
wish
I saw the God how heal me.
bro.
Remember this. I
Yeah.
was atheist, and I've seen the power of God healing me. When
There's 18 guests in line, guys. Go straight to your point. I give you 1 minute. Whatever you got to say it in that amount of time, please.
Whatever you gotta say it in that amount of time, please.
All right, so I was here yesterday and we were talking about the same thing. I just think everybody's getting confused on the fact that there is no God, and I agree with you. Again, we're gonna just keep going in circles if you guys see one God is being your God. I see the universe as being our God. Because if you guys look at one person being your creator, then like what about everybody else? Like one has to be real, right? But no, they're all fake. So I'm with you, T-Zoc. And everybody's calling you evil and a demon because you don't believe. And most of the people that are saying this are Christians, but they are being so judgmental um, and contradicting from their Bible that's made by a man. So again, you guys and everybody that's on here, God is not a man nor a woman, and if we keep looking at it like this, we're never gonna unite as one. So yeah, y'all.
Yeah, we need to get over this religious stuff so we can unite. But it's gonna take a while to get over this religious stuff.
People be so set on their ways, like they don't want to even try and listen.
They don't see
You
change.
know,
It's a type of selfishness. It's a type of selfishness, you know. But I appreciate you, sister. I wish we could have a long conversation today, but let me get through all the guests in line.
absolutely.
Awesome.
Please go straight to your point. I am timing it. You got about a minute.
What's up, Brian?
What's up?
What you got for me, bro? Please go straight to the point.
Oh, okay. What I'm about to say is that you don't believe in God, right? Bro, you are going to leave those people that believe. Do you want to die? Yeah? I'm asking you a question. Do you want to die?
One minute is almost over, man. You got 7 seconds left. All right, next guest.
Yo.
People,
That is
man.
crazy.
People.
Hey man, look. My argument isn't based around religion, right? So I want to say that, I do believe that he's a god, not in a sense that it's a singular celestial being that's a white man or whatever. I don't believe in such. I believe we do have higher powers, and I believe that everything is cyclic. Like to the smallest things, which is an atom. So our bodies are obviously composed of atoms. The Earth evolves around a sun, which is also circular, cyclic. We are, as a universe, according to scientists, we are in a rotation, like a million or billion year rotation into another collision, right? So I do believe, obviously, in the Big Bang and whatever, all of that, but that's belief, right? So, but I want to give into the idea of a higher power. So when I say there is a God, I mean there's a higher power. I don't know if there's infinite higher powers like a God above that God or whatever. But for example, our greatest source of energy is the sun. So our sun is technically the most visible higher power. So you could say that in a sense that a higher power, which some people would call God, is visible in a sense that there is something that has been provided for us to live. Now there are some things that people call coincidences, like the fact that our earth is positioned where it is and we are able to live as people. I don't believe that's a coincidence. I believe it's manipulation of the higher power, which is obviously not a singular celestial being, not being like one god, a he or a she or whatever.
I wish I could let you go on, brother. It's about a minute, 38 minutes, 38 seconds, bro. I'll give you about 10 seconds,
Okay,
man.
cool,
Come to a
man.
conclusion.
Yeah. Yeah, but my conclusion is that God is real, but not in the traditional sense. So, in what you mean when you say there's no God, I understand what you mean. But people, I don't think people will understand that.
All right, brother, man. I agree with
Thanks,
you.
brother. Yeah, cool, man. That's all I wanted to say.
For sure, for sure.
So there was a full house today, man. We have a full house in here today. Hit that like button, ladies and gentlemen. How can y'all be out here, 1,000 of y'all not even tapping the screen? Come on. Come on. 1,000 times. Tap the screen. Tap the screen.
Yeah, buddy.
Yes, sir.
What's going on? Back
What's
I'm on
going
your
on? Not
ass.
much, man. I see you back in line, man. I'll give you another minute. Go ahead.
Nah, this ain't no time limit thing. This ain't no time limit thing.
Bro, you see how many people is in line?
I know, but I'm on your ass from about 3-4 guesses ago. You told the lady, let me see what you say.
Yeah, I know, but like, that was like early on in the show. So I'm trying to get this through. So let me give everyone a chance at least to say something. That's what I'm
Okay,
telling you.
okay. I just want you to answer this. So I got something that's equal to God, right? So you say one guy said God was always here from the beginning. So then you said name something that doesn't have shape. All this shit gonna come to round up together, but water, right? Water does not have shape.
How do you
Water
know that?
has a recipe that
How
no
do you
one
how
can
do you, how do
create
you how do you know that water got no shape?
because I can hold it in my hand and it'll leak out. You can grab some water
So
in your hand
what
right now,
shape
hold it
what
in your
what what
hand,
shape
and
does
you
it take?
cannot.
What shape does it take when it's in your hand?
It doesn't. It won't stay in your hand.
Where does it go?
It won't stay in your hand. You show me. Okay, let's get
Bro,
let's skip that.
I wish I could
Can you
drag this
create?
down,
Can you
bro. Bro, I wish I could
can you
drag this
create
down,
water?
bro. But it's been a minute and 30 seconds, bro.
No, no, no,
I
I haven't. No,
I
I haven't.
need
No,
to jump
don't cap.
on to
Don't
the
cap.
next
Don't cap.
guest, bro.
Can you create water? Can you create water? And how long has water been here from the beginning? Right?
Yeah, man. But bro. Do me a favor, bro. Just wait until I have like very few guests, then come up. I'm gonna try to get through
No,
this
no,
guest
no, no.
group
You
quick.
losing guests already because y'all ain't been talking about nothing. You was at like
Bro,
1,400. Now
there's
you at like
16
7.
people. Don't worry about the audience. The audience come and go. I'm just worried about the people that actually send a
Cause
request.
you
They
been
got
getting lost.
something to
You
say.
got lost with the whole other shit too. You and old dude that was in the bed. Y'all wasn't even talking about nothing.
Bro, I'll come back to you, I promise. I-
No, then because I want to touch on a lot of shit, bro. You said something about Africa. If God loved Africa,
Bro,
You said
let
Africa
me
pay
hear from
more than
everybody,
anybody.
bro.
What'd you say?
Let me hear from everybody, man.
Hey, go on get him in there then, man. I continue to listen. Go on get him in there.
For sure. I got Sugar Plum for real. What's going on?
Yeah, what's up? I'm good.
Bro, I'll give you about 1 minute. What you got for me?
Okay, for me, I believe there are different kinds of knowledge. We've got revealed knowledge, we've got rational knowledge, and I look at these two as very, very important. When you talk about rational knowledge, you're talking about the knowledge that comes by reason. But when you look at revealed knowledge, you're talking about something beyond reason. And we all speak based on the school of thoughts that we are. If you're a particular school of thought, then you're going to believe in rational knowledge. If you're on another school of thought, you're going to believe in revealed knowledge. For me, I believe there's a God because I believe in revealed knowledge. And I've got that experience via imagination because of a truth. For you to get connected into the revealed knowledge, you need the imagination to get connected. So that's just a belief. That's beyond rational knowledge. But that's my own way of
Hey, how do we
believing.
get rid of the echo, man? It's killing it.
Well put. Well put, Sugar Plum. For real. Whatever that name is. Anyway, man, appreciate you on that, bro. And I like the way you put it. That means you understand how the imagination works. So thank you for that. Hey, Drew, what's up, Drew? What you got for me?
Hey man, good morning. Hi, good day to you, Bakanga.
Bro.
I have been listening to your thoughts a while ago. I've been listening to your audiences and to you, of course. You are good. You're good. By the way you speak, by the way you introduce yourself, by the way you introduce your ideas and stuff, man. But I wanted to share something that you might not know. I'm not here to change your mind, your beliefs, or anything, but you might want to know this. Now, as a scientific guy, as you are, by the way you talk to people, by the way you talk to people, you've been explaining things one step at a time, step by step of the way. You even told us your work, right? Right, my friend? Yeah. So from the point of that, in a scientific way, okay, in relating to your topic, is there a God? Is there no God? Is there a God? It's very simple. Okay. It's based on the person's perspective on free will. I respect all of the people who believes in God, whatever religion they may be. People who do not believe in God, whatever reasons they have in mind or whatever happens to them in the past in their lives. But the point there is, there has been scientific evidences where God exists. Believe me or not, it is there. Yeah.
Brother, I wish I
So
could let you keep on talking, brother, but you've been about 1 minute and 37 seconds.
Hey,
So,
I understand your point.
let me say
But
something.
yo, Drew, bro, you don't spoke already, man.
Nah, I just want to ask you one question. I just want to ask you one question.
I'll
I
give you
want to ask
10
you one
seconds.
question.
Go ahead, 10 seconds. Then I'll drop out 3 of y'all. Thank you so
You
much,
said,
y'all.
you said, you said, you said everything that has good happened to you came
What?
from man.
What?
You said everything that has good happened to you didn't come from God. It came from man.
Of course.
yeah, just for the ending note, Bakanga. Today,
Oh my
this year
God.
is 2022, right? From that very perspective, okay, in the scientific point of view, okay, have you ever
Come on, guys.
wondered?
Let's not do
Have you?
this now. Let's not do this. I legitimately need to get through all the guests so I can move on. I wish I could let you guys all articulate yourself, but you should come.
Yeah.
You should come on days when I don't have too many guests or too many audience. Then we
I
can
ain't.
break it
Hey,
down.
listen. I ain't gonna talk. Just leave me in. Just leave me in. I add in where y'all at. I'm just gonna listen.
Thank you, y'all. Bro,
Just leave me in here.
you just want to be up here, man. What's up?
Now I just want to ask you one question. You said
What's up, Nana?
everything good happened to you came from man. You came from
Yes,
man.
bro. Good evening.
Oh man, he ain't gonna
I'm
let me
actually in
talk. Okay, I'm gonna
Senegal.
just listen.
Okay. I do appreciate your point, starting with the technology and the studies, education that Africa needs to get. And I think it does not only restrict itself to Africa, it's everywhere around the world. I'd like to point out some few things. The first thing I would like to talk about is the fact that it's a question, yeah, questions, bunch of questions, but I think I'll be in the time. What is man made up of? That is the first question. Who created the word? Is there is there any physical part of the word, or we have physical and spiritual? And you made mention of demons, devils could also give thanks to people. I was wondering how you could mention devils, you could mention demons. Are they physical or are they spiritual? Of course, we've been saying God is spiritual. This means that we cannot see God. Do you see demons? Do you see the devil? If no, yes, that's a question for you to also contemplate about. And do you know every part of the what is mind made up of? You know, we talk about brain, we talk about mind. Mind is physical, but brain is physical, but mind is not. It's intangible part, and you don't see what is inside. Can we equate? Can you tell me what is that particular thing is that mind? What it is? Because it's not physical. What could it then be? And I'd like to point out also another
Bro,
draw your
I
attention
wish
to
I could let
something.
you go on, bro, but it's already been more than
Okay,
1 minute and
okay,
39.
okay. So
That's why I said
I would
to you
appreciate it
guys,
if you could
that's why I
answer
said
these
to you,
questions.
please be
Thank you.
precise
Thank
and
you.
go straight to your point. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I would appreciate it if you answer
Yeah.
these questions for me.
Nana, at the end of the day, all those questions you asked me, I can only give you I don't know. That's the realest answer, right? Or I could give you a religious answer, or I could tell you it's in your imagination. You shouldn't be asking me those questions.
You gonna answer my question?
What you asked me.
All right, man. Since I'm in here, I already know I got a minute. I really specifically just want to talk to my Africans Americans. Not necessarily that I'm disagreeing with y'all, but it's a special message to my Africans. Y'all need to know that y'all were enslaved. All of this knowledge that y'all are believing in religions, y'all all had this. This goes back to Ethiopia. All these things that these white people have put on y'all, y'all have believed for centuries. And y'all want to believe a book that gave y'all through slavery. It sounds so dumb. Y'all come up here on these lives and y'all stutter and y'all say that he's yelling, and you don't even have an argument. You don't even have an argument. Now, I'm not saying I agree with this brother, but he's not wrong. It's not like he's not intelligent. I believe in God out of nothingness, and I can at least admit that I believe without any proof that he exists. So I'm basing that off of nothing. So at least I believe that. But you guys need to take the ignorance and believing in something that was just forced upon y'all, especially in the time during slavery. Now to say that this stuff does not exist, yeah, it has always existed for centuries. For centuries, all of these topics have
Why you
existed,
clapping?
but we never needed them for it. We never needed them for it. You can even go back to Egypt. You can go back to Ethiopia, which is the oldest country never colonized, and we've always had this same thing. People come and they take this stuff, put it in parables, and rewrite it. And you have to know that, especially on negative energies, the devil, whatever you want to say, there's reverse symbolisms that go on where people reverse good with evil, evil with good, and it happens forever. But you guys have to know, and Elon too, from 4 hosts ago, that said that God is white. Come on, dude, get out of here. Go into your own Bible, since you're a Christian. Literally says Jesus' feet is of bronze, hair is of wool. So, like, please stop. God is never gonna be white in the Middle East, because Jesus was supposed to be a representation. I am the Son, the Father, and the Holy Spirit, right? So, please get out of here with that. But yeah, that's what all I want to say, man. You
Those
guys
two
really
things,
need to like
I let you
get some
drag
more
on
intelligence.
because the brother asked me why I was clapping while you were talking. This dude, Nado, was like, why you clapping?
Cause I been told you I don't go by no books. I don't go by no books, bro.
Word.
Look, City of Angelo, thank you for your time, bro. I appreciate you. Come back next time, bro. Let's talk.
No problem,
You
man.
sound like you got some wisdom, man. I appreciate you.
I've been told you I don't go
Definitely.
by no books, bro.
Respect.
Nado, you say you want to stay up here, bro. So,
Yeah, keep me up here. Keep me up here.
so that's you.
Yeah, keep me up.
I don't get it, man. But what's up, the King Monte? What you cooking?
Hello.
You got about a
Okay,
minute.
so I wanted, huh?
You got about a minute, so go straight to the point.
Give me more than a minute. Okay, well, give me 2 minutes. Give
I,
me two
I can't
minutes.
give you 2 minutes. Just go. You got a
Two
minute. Do
or
your
three
best.
Hey, if
minutes.
you start
Two
making
or
some
three
sense, he gonna
minutes.
let you go forever.
Okay, this is what I wanted to say. So do you know who Jesus is? That's like he's not the same thing as God. He's different. So he's different from God. Yeah, he's a son of God. So that's what I wanted to say.
Why did you want more
And
than
yeah.
2 minutes? Why did you want more than 2 minutes if that's all you had to say?
Oh no, I want to say something else.
Hey, just
That
get to the point.
they found his robe. You know where he was living on Earth. They found his robe on Earth, so they found evidence that Jesus is real.
Really?
Yes, go look at TikTok videos.
I
They
don't believe
found,
everything you hear, bro.
huh? Go look at some TikTok
Hold
videos.
on, bro.
It'll show you.
Before you go, before I let you go, bro, how old are you?
I'm 18.
Bro, you know you're not going to be able to enjoy life, right? If you keep thinking that God's real.
I think he is because
All right.
how is people made?
Stay
How is
on
the
your
water
journey.
the same?
Stay on your journey. But just so you know, don't be surprised when a few years from now you don't believe in God no more. Don't be too hard on yourself, okay? Promise me. Can you promise me that you're not going to be too hard on yourself?
I wasn't talking about God. I said Jesus.
No,
That's what I
I know.
said.
When you don't believe in Jesus no more, don't be too hard on yourself, okay?
Jesus and God is two different things. That's the son,
Oh,
and
don't
that's
worry. I
the
know you
son.
heard me.
That's
I know you heard me. All right, son. Thank you for coming up, son. Your 1 minute is over. I'm going to let you go, and I'm going to bring on the next guest, okay? Young Bright.
okay. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Hey, though, listen. Before you bring somebody in, right?
Who was that?
You said,
Hold on, bro.
you said,
What did he say? What was the last
I,
thing he
I
said?
he.
Wow. This kid's a bombastic. Listen, he didn't even wait until a few years to not believe in God. He said, I don't believe in God right now. He didn't want to wait a few years to not believe in God. He said, no, I'm going gangster right now. That brother went gangster right now. Congratulations, young brother. Good job. I cheer for you.
Hey, listen though. Listen though.
I'll give you 20 seconds, bro. You out here.
Listen though. You say all your good things that happen to you came from man, right? So you don't think that those men that came and done good to you didn't have the belief of God in them?
Hell no.
Seriously? So they did it just because they love you or they like you?
No, they
Like
didn't.
no stranger has
They
never
did
got.
it due to nothing but self-preservation and mostly also partially part of their ego and also just pity.
You deserve pity?
Most people do. Most people that do good to you in your life pity you, especially religious people, because they don't really care so much about you. They're just hoping that God is watching in heaven and giving them bonus points. If they didn't have no reward in heaven, they wouldn't do good to you at all. And those are the type of people that were doing good to me mostly growing up. You understand? It's the truth.
I
Most
understand.
Christians only do good because they know that it's going to add bonus point, cookie points in heaven. They know they're going to get more cookies with the Lord. They know Jesus is going to put some extra pearls on the crown. They know they're going to get an extra band on the robe. They know they're going to get a little extra polish on the throne. That's why they do good.
So you should thank them instead of God.
I thank a man when a man do me good, and I thank a woman when a woman do me good. I will never take
So
credit
you
that
thanking that
I will
man
never
for doing
take
you
credit.
good when that
I'll
man is
never
really
take credit
doing
that belongs
his
to a human
intentions is
being
coming from
and
God.
give to an imaginary being. Nope. I will never take credit that belongs to a real being and give it to an imaginary being that I can only thank by imagining. No. If my daddy and my mama did the holy dance to give birth to me, they are my creators and I thank them. I give them all the worship, all the honor, and all the glory. And I'll go on forth to live a life fruitful and as exemplified by them. And I'm going to tell my children, I'm going to bring my children into the world and I'm going to present myself unto them as their bringers. And they're going to worship me. They're going to thank me. They're going to move on. It's just going to keep on going from generation to generation, from tree to tree, just like that. Ain't no need to
Okay,
ain't no need to praise and thank
so
no
listen though.
imaginary being that live up in no throne called Jesus or called Allah or whatever name you would like to call him. Look, if that's what you want to do, fine. It's all in your
I ain't say
imagination.
I do that. I ain't say I do that. Stay on topic with me though. Stay on topic with me.
I ain't finna
Stay
stay
on
on top
topic
of
with
you
me.
because you trying to
Cause
be
me and
slick
you,
and take more time. I see how you trying to be slick and take more time, but you
listen
ask
though.
me your question and I answer, bro. So you just hang on until you get another chance. You slick.
Nah, I ain't gonna I stay in and be quiet. Go ahead. Go ahead.
All right, what's going on, Muslim? Hello?
I ain't say
Yeah, I know I'm talking to somebody. What's up, Muslim?
Yeah, good day. Yeah, how are you doing?
You have about 1 minute. What do you have for me, bro?
Yes, yes, yes. I'm from Ghana and I used to be a Muslim before, as you see my name. But right now, to be honest, it doesn't make sense to me for me to believe in something which I'd never seen. And then also, in everything, you have to ask which religious people don't like that. They said you shouldn't have to ask God. So if you have any question, you should believe it as it is, no matter what, which doesn't make sense. Because let's take it as for example, God is more powerful. He gets everything and then he has power to destroy the bad doers people. He left them. Imagine how he left Satan. Maybe as they said, he was the one who it seems my English is not that good. He was the one who tempted us, that he show us to do bad or good, or to do bad things. Instead of God to kill him, he rather went and killed Jesus, his son, and so on, which doesn't
Hey
make
man, get
sense.
him out of here,
And
man.
then also, as I've been saying,
It's okay.
can you
I
hear me?
understood what you said, bro. I understood what you said. But your 1 minute has expired anyways,
Yeah, I
Muslim.
have a lot to say, but I don't
Yeah.
know. I have a lot to say. I have a lot to say.
No worry, bro. No worry, bro. Now me and you they talk now. Look.
So I don't know.
Look,
So
bro. Just take care. Continue your journey,
okay.
man. Come back another day. I think I've spoken to you before. I don't know, but
The thing,
yeah.
the thing is, no, this is my first time. The thing is, we are in a panic in Africa here because we don't. If you show up, you'll be disowned and so on. Because if you dare show up that you are not that religious and so on, you can be killed or something else, which we are in a
Of course. Our
panic.
people are very
So right
allergic
now,
to the
if you
truth.
have any proof, you have to just
We're very allergic to the truth.
yes,
But
yes.
anyways,
Even
thank you
sometimes,
for your time, Muslim. Let
yeah, most of the times.
Osira, what's going on, Osira?
Hi.
What do you have for me, Osira? What do you got for me?
Mm, I don't believe in God, but why don't you?
Huh?
Yeah, why don't you believe in God? What's your reason?
Because God is not
My,
real.
I don't believe. Yeah.
God is not real.
Lies.
God's not real. He only lives in
Why?
y'all's
Why do you
imagination.
believe that? Why do you believe that?
Because it's true.
God lives
Yeah.
in every man. I can choose to be God
No.
today. I can choose to be the
No.
devil tomorrow. You
That's
feel
your
me? You have a
No.
imagination.
choice.
It's still all imagination.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Is that all you got for me, Osira? Thank you so much.
Bye.
All right. Next guest. See, we're getting through them real good, real good. Everybody's get to say something. Everybody got to say something. Everybody's get to say something over here in Bakanga land. Even y'all religiously indoctrinated people, bring your indoctrination and lay it bare before us. Let us see how deeply indoctrinated you are. You are welcome to Bakanga land. Come and share your indoctrination with us. What's going on, Kamaguana?
Thank you, Bakanga. Thank you. From the Caribbean, my grandmother was directly related to an African family. My mother related to some Spaniard people. So I got a little combination of races there.
All right,
So, but you made me proud of being descendant from Africa.
Bakanga.
You are the man.
That is right.
Okay? Boom. So, but to tell you, uh, just a comment, boy, religions have done some damage
Man,
to humans.
the magnitude is so great. Religious people choose to ignore it. They delete it out of their minds.
Totally unbelievable. We that need to change ASAP before they destroy the planet. I just wanted to let you know. Keep doing a great job, man, and I'll be listening to you. Thank you much.
Thank you very much,
Man, he's
Kamaguana.
delusional. He's delusional.
Who's delusional? Don't be up here insulting people. Who you talking about? The guest?
One man, you can't destroy the planet, bro. How you gonna destroy the planet?
Who you talking about?
Y'all talk about stuff that don't make sense, bro.
Now you the one talking about
Seriously.
stuff that don't make sense, man. You the one dreaming. What's up, Pilot Moody?
What's up? How are you?
Just over here, man. Just chilling with my commentator, Nato J. Nato doing the commentator duty today. He over here talking about lies. He out here adding echo, adding sound effects to the conversation.
All right. I've got the. I don't have any physical evidence for the proof of God.
I'll
So
give you 1 minute. Say whatever you want to say. Go ahead.
yeah, it's gonna be less than 1 minute. But I believe that without God, there's no morals, no morality. And
That's a good argument, but I beg to differ. But go ahead, state your case.
yeah, but go ahead. Why do you think that
Because
even without
morality
God?
is a product of survival, right? Like, I'm not gonna hurt you if I know that you can help me fight against the other guy that's bigger than you and I. So you and I get together. Then we'll get a bunch of other little guys and we'll get together and we'll defeat that big guy. Then after we defeat that big guy, we're like, okay, now that we've defeated that big guy, how are we gonna live with each other? Okay, let's make some rules. Then we'll come together, we'll make an agreement, and that's how rules are born. The first rule is let's not kill each other. The second rule is let's not take each other's wives. The third rule, that's what you see when you observe the world and you observe civilization. Morality is the product of human civilization and human beings coming together and assembling in one place.
Okay, but don't you think that humans are not perfect, and a lot of
Human
time
beings, human
it's not.
beings are
It never happens
pure
like that.
perfection. Human beings are pure perfection. We are perfectly designed to be exactly as we are.
Oh, I don't think we are perfect. We have a lot of default, and
That's your
well, without those
imagination.
rules,
That's your imagination. Me and all
No, no, no,
848
no, no, no,
people
no, no.
in this
He's
live
right.
show
He's
are
right.
perfect. You are perfect the way you are. And every decision you make is a good decision because you made it. Even if
No,
it
you are
brings about
perfectly
difficult
imperfect.
consequences.
You are perfectly imperfect. You are not perfect.
okay. But do you think that morality is subjective or objective?
Morality can be subjective or objective. It's a mixture of both. It's never really existing as just one or either. It's always a combination of both in different proportions from person to person.
How it can be a mix of two? It cannot be like
Because
that. You need
there
one
is some
morality.
morality that is personally driven, and there's some morality that is societally driven, right? Like morality that's, for example, everybody instinctively knows that you shouldn't kill. So even people who are assassins know that. That is why they try to hide their action because they know that, you know what, we all have kind of agreed that we're not going to do this. So if I'm going to do this, I got to make sure nobody catches me because I don't want to go to jail. Not because it's wrong to him, but because he doesn't want to go to jail. So everybody has a reason not to do something. So when we agree that we're not going to do it, we don't do it.
Yeah, but the thing is, nobody, as I said before, nobody's perfect. So everybody's gonna take their own moral. If we don't follow one moral, okay, if it's
No, that's
subjective,
fine. We don't have to follow one moral because if we follow one moral, then we become somebody's slave. We become one person's slave. We don't need to be nobody's slave.
Oh God,
Everybody,
thank you.
everybody will have their own house. Listen, bro, we divide the world up in countries, divide the countries up in states, divide the states up in towns and cities. Everybody has their own little piece of land, their own house where you can do whatever you want to. And there are millions of us. That's why everybody gets a little bit of a house. Then when you come outside where there are other people, we've made rules for ourselves so that we can coexist. We make the rules. Nobody makes it for us. We make the rules. Human beings create morality. Anyways,
No,
bro,
I don't think it's
that is
great
3 minutes,
morality.
and I appreciate you, man. I have to go to Zay the Kid. What's up, Zay the Kid?
What's up, man? What's up? All right, so I'm gonna just let you know I'm spiritual. I'm not religious. You know what I'm saying? Because I believe we are spiritual beings living a human experience. So before we were incarnated into this realm of existence, we were spiritual. We were in a different realm, a different perspective of existence. So if you believe you have a soul, you have to believe that there's a spiritual realm and there's higher densities. This is just the 3D realm. There's 2D realms, there's 1D realms, and then it goes up and on beyond. It's not 5 dimensions. It's the 5th density. You know what I'm saying? It just transcends into a higher, like a lighter density, right? And people believe in this God. When they refer to God in the Bible, they're really referring to Satan because he is the mass deceiver. He is a mass manipulator. He uses all those fear tactics and fear mongering to get you to want to, you know what I'm saying? Oh, if you don't worship me, you're going to go to hell and all these different things. So people are literally forced to want to believe this, or because, you know what I'm saying, they don't want to burn for eternity, which is really just a fear tactic. But you know what I'm saying? These are all states of mind. You can have heaven on earth. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really just a state of mind. And we really are spiritual beings. Like they're saying, you said 666 is an evil. You're right, because that's the makeup of melanin. 6 neutrons, 6 electrons, 6 protons, right? That's literally how, you know what I'm saying? That's what makes us black. That's what they call us black people for, because that's why in slavery times they called us 3/4 of human. You know what I'm saying? What was the other half? God. They called us gods, right? Because we were gods. That's why they back in ancient Egypt, they're God Anubis, God Osiris, God is Iris. You know what I'm saying? These are all ancient gods. You know what I'm saying? They weren't. You think they were all using their imagination to make the pyramids? You know what I'm saying? To do all these make all these like ancient technologies and stuff like that.
Bro, you
You
don't
can't
know
even.
who built the pyramids, though.
I mean, there's proof. There's hieroglyphs on all these people. You know what I'm saying?
There's
The
there's
goddess.
there's opinions. There's multiple opinions. But then again, we're not gonna trust anything this civilization says about Egypt because they're the very ones that went down there anyways and whitewashed it. So it's not like they
You're
know
right. They have
anything.
whitewashed a lot of things. They have whitewashed a lot of things.
Yeah, they
But
don't
they all
really.
of them.
They're not trustworthy. But bro, I wish we could keep talking, bro. But I got to go on to the next guest, bro. I appreciate
All
you
right,
for
last.
that.
But like so you know, like we come from a magical background, right? So like Haiti, you believe in witchcraft and stuff like that, and all these different spells that we used to cast, like the Haitian Revolutionary War, when we had went to when Haiti went to war with America, and how we didn't have no guns and no weapons, we just used straight magic, and we killed most of their people.
It's not magic, man. It's science.
Magic is science. It's just it's a science that people can't understand yet. It's metaphysical science. Have you heard of metaphysics?
Of course, I've heard about physics, metaphysics. Of course,
Metaphysics.
I've heard about
Meta
metaphysics. Yes, yes,
means
I have.
non-physical.
I have.
Non-physical.
And
So it's something you can't
witchcraft
see, but you have
is
to
not
grasp.
always metaphysical though. Witchcraft can just be simple science,
All
literally.
right. What about the Shaolin monks, the people that meditate? You know what I'm saying? You think they're meditating with their eyes closed, just sitting there, or do you think they actually learn how to disconnect their consciousness from this physical vessel? Because you have 6 other bodies connected to your physical vessel. You have a physical body, a etheric body, a causal body, a diamond body.
Bro, that's
You know
that's
what I'm saying? You have all these.
that's a lot of talk though. That's a lot of talk and no fruit.
It's knowledge that you never heard before, so it's easy to
Oh no,
reject
I've
and
heard
call
that
off.
before.
You feel me?
Trust me, I heard that before. Like
But
I said,
have you did any actual research to actually see if it's true, or you just said no, that's
bro,
too much for
bro,
me to
bro,
grasp?
bro, 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 bro. I'm from
You can't use
Africa,
3D
man.
logic. You
My
can't use 3D
ancestors
logic
are
for
juju
everything.
men and juju women. So listen, in practice and exposure, I've been exposed to it enough to tell you that it's baloney, believe it or not. And most people that do talk about it, they tend to want to spiritualize it, but in practice, it doesn't really avail to anything. It's just one of those how do I put it? Extra mental experiences that people developed over time. But yeah, all those
There's
interior
galactic
bodies,
laws.
all those
You know what I'm
talks,
saying?
it's just the magnification of imagination. It's all imagination, bro. I'm telling
So
you,
you think where do
the
you think the
imagination
mind is
is
connected to?
undefeated. Imagination
You
is
have a mental.
undefeated.
Your mind is not your body. If you identify as the body, you're already limiting
The
yourself.
mind
Your
is the
mind is not the
body.
body.
It is simply the wireless part of the body.
What
But
is your third eye?
there
Have
is
you heard
no
of
body
chakra
without the
points?
mind, and there's no mind without the body.
So what about your chakra points? You know what I'm saying? The crown chakra, the third eye,
Chakra
your root
points are
chakra.
just different. Like, how do I put it? Like resistors. Like, you know how when you build a circuit, you put resistors in it. So they are like little. How do you call it? Resistors. Yeah. You know, to create balance within your being electromagnetically, and to
Right,
also
because
help
we're
control
electromagnetic.
the static electricity that flows through your blood system. Because you know your body's a machine, right?
Exactly. We are technology. We're natural technology. Nature is technology.
Not
You know
natural.
what I'm saying?
Very, bro. If you want to put it in terms of that, we are very unnatural. No, we're not. We're not
The
nature.
universe is made out of code. Have you seen
No,
the movie
bro. Where have
Matrix?
you ever
Have you
seen?
seen the Matrix?
Have you ever seen organic matter anywhere?
Ones and
Or
zeros.
have you ever
That's
seen
what we're made
organic
out of.
matter? Have you ever seen organic matter in the state in which it is in humans and animals?
An atom is 99% empty space. We are literally made of nothing. We are nothing but light. If you turn off all the light,
Ah,
there's only
brother,
one shape of
man. It looks
particles.
like bro. I appreciate you, man. 5 minutes and counting. Good one.
All right, you good, bro?
Solid. Appreciate you, man. What's up, Chris?
Yeah, what's up? How are you?
Bro, something's wrong with your sound, man. It's humming too loud.
Oh, it's just around?
Yeah. Your sound is no bueno. Nice guest.
All right, next guest. Welcome to Bakanga Land, ladies and gentlemen. Look, why don't we get to 100,000 likes? Tap the screen, y'all. Tap the screen. Tap the screen. What's up?
Baron? Salah.
The man dropped. All right.
What's up, user 653155040?
Hello?
What's cooking? What do you got for me? You got about a minute.
Yeah,
Please get straight to the
I'm good.
point.
I'm good. So why don't you believe this God?
Because there's no God.
Listen, are you listening?
I'm listening. I am listening. What are you going to tell me? Yo, I'm listening. Where did you go?
Oh, nothing. Oh, I see how it works. Nothing. Bakanga. The whole point of it was
Yo,
These nuts. Well, who said that? Come on, man. Get out of here, man. Don't be childish, man. I'm childish. Come on, don't be childish,
man went
bro.
quiet on you. Man went quiet on you.
And man, it's all good. There's freedom to be quiet in America. And hell, what's going on, Kevon?
What's going on, bro? So, I've done a lot of reading. I've done a lot of journaling about this whole God thing. And the biggest point that I have come up with is that it is the belief in God that creates the gods that are in the world today. Now, they may not be in your world because you don't believe in God, but to Christians, to Muslims, to Buddhists, to any religion that believes in a God, it is their belief in the God that creates the God. So then this goes back to your point that the creators are gods, and that, or no, you said the creators are not gods.
Right.
So we actually are the creators because it's our belief in the gods that creates the gods that we believe in. That's
Right.
what manifests the gods that exist in Christianity. The Christians believe in the Christian God, so the Christian God exists in the Christian. And I think really it all goes back to it's who we are, and that's reflected in the worlds that we perceive that we live in. That's the main thing that I wanted to come on and say is it's our belief in the God that creates the
Bro,
gods. Now
you're just
I
being
don't
nice
believe
and
in
you don't
God.
want to say the imagination, but that's pretty much what it is. Most people just see it as a
Yeah, yeah,
negative
yeah.
thing. Bro,
Well,
everything
I
is
wouldn't even.
imaginary. Everything is through the mind. The part of us that we identify is the mind. That's why people don't like to associate with the body, because we like to think that we are just our mind. So we give the mind names like spirit, soul, but it's all part of the body. It's one. It's one being.
Yeah. Well, I would agree with that to a point, but I would say instead of imagination, I would say switch that word with consciousness. God
No,
exists
I say
in our
imagination on
consciousness.
purpose. I say imagination on purpose because
Well, you
I,
understand that what you imagine is
people will
only
only
God.
understand what it means if they go and look up the meaning of that word, and then they will understand how to use it, because human imagination is important to success. You understand?
Well,
Imagination is where ideas are born.
so let me ask you, what are the basis of your imaginations? Like where do your imaginations come from?
Your imagination is
They
a
come from
product of
you.
it's a product of everything that you are, from your personal experiences to your genetic experiences.
Yes. I'm so glad that you said that. So you're basically you're saying your imagination is only of from what you understand.
Yeah, it's the limitation of.
Yes.
It's not really a
Exactly.
limitation,
Exactly.
because your
Exactly.
imagination, you can use your imagination. You can make things out of nothing in your imagination, right? Because imagination,
Hmm.
the realm of thinking, is not limited by space, time, and matter. I always tell people this: time travel is only going to be possible when our science is able to separate the mind from the body. Then you'll be able to let
Hmm.
people's minds travel through time freely. Like you'll literally be able to go back to 2020 and see, because you'll be able to go electromagnetically, right? And but I mean, there's a lot that goes into that science. This is not that type of show today, anyways.
Yeah.
But the human mind and the human body, it's like a network, right? It's a network, like they coexist. It's almost like you can't separate both.
Hmm.
If you take the mind out of the body, the mind dies and the body turns to dust, right? So
Okay.
the only way for a mind to live is to stay inside the body. So the body and the mind are one entity that we call a human being. Being, because
Okay.
a being means a combination of more than one.
Okay. Now, do you understand that?
Whoa! Just so you know, Cameroon just scored one goal in the World Cup. If you're part of Cameroon,
So
yeah.
do you know that it's impossible to imagine something that you're not aware of? So that means that you can only imagine something that exists in your awareness. This dude.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Okay.
Hey
Bro.
man, my bad,
But
man. Cameroon just scored. Just so y'all know, Cameroon just scored in the
congrats.
World Cup, and I don't even know who scored. Let me check this out. Abu Bakar. Abu Bakar. Let me tell you, that's the only Muslim name that I respect. Abu Bakar. Abu
Do you
Bakar.
know
That guy
do you know
is a
what
magician. That guy does real witchcraft. He does real juju.
do you
If
know
you know
what do you know what the Christian God, do you know what like his first creation was in the book of creation?
what is it?
Let there be light. And what people think of
That's not true.
is
That's not true. That's not true.
it, yeah, he said let there be light. That was his
In
first
the
creation.
beginning, Genesis chapter 1, in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth.
Really? All right,
That's
maybe
hold
I'm
on, hold
wrong
on, hold
then.
on, hold on,
But
hold on, hold on. That's Genesis
maybe
chapter
I'm
1,
wrong.
verse 2, chapter 1, verse 1, verse 2. And the Spirit of God was what? Oh no, it says that the earth was without shape and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep, and the Spirit of God was over the waters. Where did the waters come from?
I don't know. I'm not Christian.
Exactly. So you see that the first thing God created wasn't light, because there was already water. So if God did not create water, then where did God come from? God came out of the water.
This man said God came out of the water.
Bro, listen,
All I'm saying,
religious people, and especially Muslims, make these mistakes more than Christians. Muslims make this mistake more than Christians, assuming that God has to be some type of necessary being. No, God could literally be a different type of humanoid that has a longer lifespan than us, that we're doing genetic experiments, and guess what? It worked. In fact, that is what all the mythologies seem to suggest. The mythologies seem to suggest that we are a derivative of actually another master race of humans, that we are not the original races of human. None of us are the true original races of human. That is why there are many of us, and we don't even see it's right in front of us. We don't see it. A Caucasian person only multiplies with a Caucasian person, and a black person only multiplies with a black person to produce a black person. And a Caucasian person, when another Caucasian person produce another Caucasian person. If a black and a Caucasian mix, they can have a mixed baby, right? But that baby will always take the dominant traits because the traits are naturally different, right? Also, a Chinese person and a Chinese woman will only produce a Chinese baby. You will never see two Chinese people produce an African person with like big eyes, big nose, big lips. No, you don't see that. Everything produces after its kind. You don't see a lion produce a goat. No. So you see that there is this design here. Somebody was designing the same way we design cars, the same way we design microwave. A microwave is not a car. So whoever designed a horse and whoever designed a parrot was literally designing like the way we design a bicycle and we design an airplane. Two different machines to do two different things.
Okay.
The world is, that's what the world is.
You said so the world is just like an intricate design from some
Bro,
intelligent life force.
we are the product of a civilization more advanced than ours, bro. That's why human beings, we don't need to be slacking. We need to understand that we've already figured out what the secret is to ascend, is to master the power of science and technology, but none of us can live long enough. But if we put our resources down together, we can make progress from generation to generation and pass the knowledge down very quickly and improve quickly. This is what the Europeans figured out a long time ago during the Industrial Revolution. So they created this greedy system called capitalism on purpose. They created, bro, it is the greedy competition among human beings that brings about the most creativity. Human beings are not creative when we're not being competitive. There's that need to be better. You can see it. It's a type of machinery. Our sentience has got into our head. When we became conscious, if it's possible to be too conscious, we became too conscious because now we begin to overvalue our own existence. What is the true value of our existence? Let me tell you. The true value of your existence in terms of time is the day you were born and the day you die. Measure that time in between. That's the value of your existence. Because outside of that period, you don't even exist. Outside the day you were born and the day you die, you don't exist.
I would actually change that. And I would say the value of your existence is the change that you created once you've gone. As in, like, because you existed, this change was produced in the world. So the value of your existence is how you change the world because you exist.
There is a world that is here because of you, and there's another world that is here regardless of you. You know that, right?
Yeah, and that
the world that is here because of you is your imagination. But the way you make that world to relate to the world that is here independent of you is through ideas. So you have to take whatever is real to you and structure it in the form of an idea and make it manifest itself in the world that is independent of you. The world that is independent of you is what we call reality, objective reality, right? That's what we mean by reality on the baseline, because we can each all see and experience things from each other's perspective if we wanted to. We have the same tools. So that personal world, if let's say, for example, you figure out that Jesus was real, you really truly did meet Jesus, and he came. Listen, let me tell you something. If I met Jesus today, I'm not really worried about this, bro. People don't get it. If Jesus is real, and I'm making all this noise on the internet, he's gonna appear to me before he let me go to hell. If he truly resurrected. It's a simple challenge, because guess what? He's got to be in heaven right now listening to me if he's real. And he knows that what I'm saying makes sense. Why should I believe anyone when he can just come down and talk to me himself? But he won't come down because he ain't real. Why ain't he real? He is a character in the book.
I question you. Why should someone believe in you? And not even to counteract that, but just, you're saying, why should you believe in anyone, but why should someone believe in you?
No one should believe in me. No one should believe in me. If it's up to me, everyone should believe in nothing, and people should simply know what they know and what they don't know. Belief, we should remove belief out of our vocabulary, our dictionary, and our grammar. We should remove the word belief. The word belief shouldn't even be here. You shouldn't have to accept something as truth. Everything is true if it's real. If it's not real, it's a lie.
Mm-hmm.
What's true is what has been manifested. For example, bro, if I tell you that, hey man, I need for you to invest your life savings in a business that I haven't even given you any proof that the business can work, will you invest your life savings?
I mean, and it depends on the business. People invest every day on a business that doesn't exist yet.
Okay, sure. So I invest you this building where I'm like, bro, I know you got a lot of money. You
Yeah.
wanna invest in real estate. You want to build some buildings in Africa, Uganda. You're feeling really inspired because you've heard that like Africa is a booming place right now. It's a good place to do business. And by the way, I'm not joking. Anybody who is smart on earth right now should be doing business in Africa. I'm telling you. If you're white,
Okay.
you're green, you're pink, whatever color you are, if you got sense, especially in Cameroon, you should be doing business in Cameroon.
Okay.
I'm telling you, listen, if you want to set your if you live in the United States of America and you want to set up your
Oh,
kids,
you're actually telling.
do business in Africa. Yeah, I know I just came on this, but this is really good advice. And I really wish that people will really catch on to this, especially land, right? Think about it, bro. This is the most realistic thing you will ever hear. There is still a place on earth where you can literally go and buy land, real land for pennies. Land that will be worth, I mean, think about all the land around you now. Just in about 50 years from now, everywhere in Africa is going to develop, bro. Within the next 50 years, Africa is literally like the United States in the 1930s right now in most places. Go and if you're black, especially if you're black, you're just going to fit it, bro. That's power because that gives you flexibility. Nobody will ever be able to bully you in America because if they do it, you have another home. No one in Africa will be able to bully you in Africa because if they do, you have another home. The black African American is in a unique position. That look, instead of fighting with the Jews, look at what you got. Y'all letting the Chinese take what's yours. Where the killmongers at? Where the killmongers at? Look, y'all be watching this Wakanda, y'all don't get it. Where are the killmongers at? Because y'all need to go to Wakanda and change some stuff. I'm telling y'all, there's some corruption going on back home. There's some corruption going on back home, and the brothers need to come back so we can understand them. Maybe it's not time to take over the world real quick like Killmonger, right? But how are we going to take the world? By sharing our culture. So we're not going to share vibranium, but we're going to share our culture. And the more people see our culture, the more they're going to know who we are. And when people see black African Americans working with Africans, bro, that scares some people, bro. Ooh, bro, that scares some people. Bro, there's some people in this world that scares, bro. Bro, it's already scary to see one black guy walking down the road, bro, but you don't want to see one with dreads, one with a spear, and one with an AK, bro, with saggy pants walking down the road. You don't want to see that combination, and one with a suit, talking like Barack Obama. You don't want to see black people from all walks of life and all levels of belief working together. Because that's what I envision. These religious people who are so angry at me, I intend to create a place where, if it was up to me, they can flourish and they can keep indoctrinating themselves until the end of time if they want to. That's the ultimate goal. Ultimately, you want everyone to be safe. Nobody's out here preaching a world in which, no. But if you're so gullible to think that just because I disagree with you, then now I'm your enemy. I'm not your enemy. Christian, I'm not your enemy. Muslim, I'm not your enemy. We indeed disagree, though. There's no God. So if you say there is God, it is now your responsibility to take that idea of God and manifest it towards this goal that we share. We share a goal of where we can live a happy life on earth. Not heaven, earth. So take this God that you're preaching so much, instead of getting in the street and yelling at people, put it to work. So people will see your fruits and know what type of people you are. For the last 2,000 years, follow the track record of the Bible. Jeez, Kevon, I'm turning into a pastor, bro. Why you let me become a pastor?
Yeah, nah, bro, you were going. I'm not gonna break your flow.
Bro. You let me become a pastor. I see how you is, bro. You setting me up. You setting me up.
Yeah, I got you. I'll let you go, man.
For sure, man. But I don't know if what I'm saying makes sense.
I don't know. But if it makes sense, it do make sense.
What's up, Joel?
Yes, as you were saying, you believe in no God. But if there is no God, then there are no good and no evil, no good and no bad. And as you were just talking just now there about the come now, Zion. Yeah. Yeah, man. I talk to a man on TikTok here who don't believe in God. Yeah. I know money in my phone. Yeah, internet. Just now, give me a minute. Give me a minute. I want to forget what I want to say. I don't start to slip ahead. Yeah. Hello.
Yeah, bro, I'm hearing you.
Right. So if it didn't have any God, right? And man created man. Because you said we just come from the womb of a woman, so that is just it. You don't feel we are the knowledge to keep we same generation going on by now. What I mean like keep it going on. Like say like you did. You don't feel we'll have a way where you could have transfer your consciousness into our next body and let you live on. You don't feel you all have done have that knowledge by now? Of course you all have done have that knowledge by now because we have enough knowledge to do all kind of things that is taking place. But you don't have the knowledge to do that. And if you watch at what's going on in this world right now, brother, it's pure evil what's going on right now. And if we ain't check ourselves, there is a hell. And it's right there we's going to end.
It's not necessarily that Cameroon is a high risk, low opportunity, right? It's a matter of organization. You got to think about it. When the Westerners came to the West and they saw the Americas, if they were thinking with your mentality, you think that white people will have dominance over this land today? No. When you're going to Africa to go and invest, you have to be thinking at a high level. High level.
Wait,
You have
that's
to
not wait. We
you have,
say that we're not
you have to be
dominant over
thinking
the land.
futuristic. You have to be thinking futuristic.
So it's not just the white people are the dominant over the land. Those who lead the white people are the dominant over the land.
Bro, listen, we can blame white people all we want to.
I'm not blaming no white people. We is to blame for ourselves. We liable for all reactions.
Well, bro, I thank you, bro. Let me go on to the next guest.
Hello, bro.
Went too fast. What's up, Tina?
Hi, Pastor. Hi, how are you?
I'm doing all right, brother. What do you got for me? Please go straight to the point. You have about a minute.
Okay, I just believe that the people who support you are the ones most important. For example, my parents, I'm mostly inspired by my parents. So I think that more than what they are calling God, they are the ones who are taking me further in life. That's all I have to say.
Okay.
I'm out.
All right.
Hey, what's up, brother?
I'm doing all right, bro. What you got for me, man?
So, I was listening to a couple guys you was talking to, and I just want to say this, bro. Um, I can understand where you're coming from. Um, as far as religious, I'm not religious. I do believe to be spiritual, and I can understand when you say it's all about your imagination, right? But I think people get confused because the whole point is like if you got God, then you have the devil. You have good, then you have bad, right? So when people do bad things or evil things, what do that come from? And when people do good, what do that come from, right? So my thing is
Good
I
comes good
separate I
good comes from
separate the
the
two.
fact that we choose to call what people do good or we choose to call it bad. Because when someone does something, it's not particularly good or bad. It only becomes good or bad when somebody else decides to call it something. It's
So
not
if a guy rapes a girl, is that good or bad to you?
only after I found out that that happened. But if I never found out, it's never good or bad. So if I never found out, from the perspective of the guy who did it, it's good. From the perspective of the girl who got done, it's bad. But everyone else that finds out will get to form their own opinion. And anybody who thinks like that guy who did it would think that there's nothing wrong with it. I don't think like that guy. So that's not good to me.
Right. So you do agree that if a guy rapes a girl, that's bad.
Not bad because that's what it is. No. Bad because I think that it's bad. There's a chance that it's not bad outside of my thinking, but within my thinking, it's bad.
So what about killing? What if the guy
Same thing.
kills a girl?
Same thing.
Same thing.
If doing all those things was not bad because I think so, then nobody else would be doing it. The reason why people out there go and do these things that I have no power over is because those things are not necessarily bad or good. Those things just are things that I have no control over. I don't get to determine whether they're good or bad. But from my perspective, I have to interpret it. That's what my intelligence compels me to do. So from my perspective, I wouldn't want someone to come steal. So I kind of think that stealing is bad because I don't want to be stolen from. That's just my selfish self-preservation. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to be stolen from, so I'm not gonna steal from you, so you don't steal from me. Because I think that that's the best way to go about it. I don't see any other logical way out. I'm not gonna force myself on you, so you don't force yourself on me. I'm not gonna force myself on a woman, so nobody has to force themselves on my daughter or my wife or my. You see, you. I would rather just. You know what? I treat people the way I want to be treated, and in certain circumstances, I treat people the way they treat me.
Right. I do the same thing. I treat people how I want to be treated, and I give you back the same energy if it's good or bad.
Right.
But and my thing about the God thing, I do believe I am God. You get what I'm saying? I believe I'm matter. I believe the imagination part that you trying to explain. I believe all of that, bro. But
Bro,
what
why
I
you gotta
don't
have
believe
so
is
many
being
beliefs,
religion.
bro? Why you gotta, bro? I only got one belief.
You only have one belief.
That's it, man.
I
Why you
feel
gotta
like
have so? How do you keep up? How do you keep up with all
everything
those
comes in
beliefs, bro? How do you keep up with all them beliefs, man? Like, bro, why so
that
many
I'm
beliefs,
God, that I'm spiritual. I believe all that,
bro?
but I
But
don't
but
believe that
believing all of that do
I'm a
you no
religious.
good? Believing all of that do you no good,
I feel like they all the same thing. Being God, being a spiritual being.
bro?
You know what I'm saying?
I only got
Being a
one belief. Ask
divine,
me what it
being a
is. Ask,
divine
ask,
entity.
ask me what it is. I only got one belief.
What's that?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
And so then now see, right, because we not in a debate, bro. I heard you say something earlier when you was like, we have to share our culture. I'm trying to educate myself. I'm trying to learn something. So whatever you give me, I can put that in my own perspective, to go with it, or keep going, or keep doing what I'm doing. See, but you said it.
Bro.
Hold on, my bad. You said that you don't believe in anything, and I want to know exactly what do you mean, and like how does that benefit you, you know, to not believe.
Bro, are you still talking? Or you done?
I'm sorry, bro. Hey, no, somebody had called me. Hey, David, call my back. But go ahead, bro. I'm sorry. I had got a call.
Before I let you go, I'm gonna answer your question real
Can you
quick.
hear me?
Yeah, I'm gonna answer your question real quick.
Okay.
It's not
I'm listening.
necessarily
I'm
that
listening
it
to you.
benefits me anything not to believe, because asking me what it benefits me not to believe is like asking someone, what does it even benefit you to go to college? Oh, so you got a bachelor's? What does it benefit you to get a master's? Oh, I see. So you got a master's? What does it benefit you to get a PhD? Oh, you got a PhD? Oh, what does it benefit you to start your own university? Listen, bro, the more you move up in knowledge, the more the reality of life dawns on you. This is not just true in real life, life advice that you get from your parents. That life gets difficult the older you get. And the older you get, the more you realize that things are not the way you think they are. That's true in
Mm,
every school of thought. The more you learn about something, the more you realize that it is not what you thought it was. In fact, that's the only way to learn. Learning is really an unlearning process. You you learn that whatever you thought that something was, or whatever you think you know, even as you gain knowledge, the whole point of all this is to learn that it's nothing. If you can't learn that it's nothing until a few minutes before you die, you wasted your life. But if you can figure out that everything is nothing before your time comes, bro, that's what enlightenment is.
mm,
It's an epiphany. It hits you. You truly understand your place. You know your place, and you know what you have, you know what you don't have, and you make the most out of what you do have. That's the whole
right.
point of intelligence. That's what proves that a machine is intelligent. You create an AI, and you give that AI a problem, and that AI looks at the problem. The AI considers its options. The AI looks at all the possibilities and it picks the path of least resistance that is the most efficient, that will guarantee that it will also accomplish its mission. And it goes ahead, it does it all on its own. Then you clap
Mm,
for your life. When you
right.
realize that there is a reason why you don't know where you were before you were in your mother's womb, and there's a reason why you don't even remember being born. And there's a reason why when people die, we call what's left remains. Because what dies is not the body. The body is still here. It stays here. It goes nowhere. What goes is the identity, the self. That that person, that consciousness that used to govern that machine has now dissipated into nothingness. Because the machine that was providing raw material for its materialization has ceased to function. Your mind
Mm,
feeds off the energy produced by your body to continue to do its work. When the body ceases to provide energy, it dissipates. What dies is the self. There's no longer a you. There's no you to go to heaven. There's no you to go to hell. All that is left is some static electricity and your body. That is what we experience. Now, what people imagine in their mind, let's not even go there. But that's what we
right.
experience. What we actually experience is literally what I just described. Nothing more, nothing
Mm,
less. We don't see you. No, people say they dreams, but your dreams is what? Your thoughts
your imagine.
materialized.
Yeah. Your fears, shit, like your subconscious, your conscious, I guess. And I'm gonna let you go, bro. I appreciate it. Just to try to, answer my
Oh yeah,
questions
yeah,
or
yeah. I
whatever.
appreciate you, man. People keep
And
piling up in line, so let's get through this, people.
yeah, yeah, go ahead. And I just wanted with the Cameroon thing, man. Hey, I'm gonna do that because I heard someone else. I met this other African guy, and he was telling me the same thing about Cameroon, and it was like years ago. He was actually letting me know, well, like that's where I'm actually from. You get what I'm saying?
Right,
If I just did some
bro,
research, he was like,
bro.
you're
That's
actually
what.
from
It's
Cameroon,
a
bro.
matter of mentality, bro. You got to go down there like you own that stuff, like you want your stuff back, but you ain't trying to take it by force. You gonna pay for it, but you just want your stuff back. You just gotta go back there with that mentality. You're willing to do whatever. You're gonna bring the guns, you're gonna bring the security, you're gonna bring whatever you need to feel
Right.
safe, to know that that's your stuff, and you're gonna leave it for your kids.
Yeah.
If they
And
want,
you know what?
if
That's all it boils down to, bro. I just want to be. I just want something safe for me and my children, bro. Being over here in America, bro, I'm fed up with this shit, bro. It's like, these motherfuckers killing us and shit every motherfucking day, bro. We can't come together and shit. I'm tired of this shit, bro. And then
Bro,
they give you some motherfucking white Jesus and shit, bro. Like I know, bro. Like this ain't how shit's supposed to be. And that that's all I'm saying. Motherfuckers is paying for an apple, bro. We have to pay for water, bro. Like this shit was here on the earth given to
bro,
us.
we'll
Like,
be paying for
bro.
air very soon. We'll soon be paying for air. Watch.
Wow.
They
I
listen.
don't put it
Most
past.
most most people think of COVID as a pandemic, right?
Right.
Nah, there is a massive air pollution coming that will change the landscape, and I got feelings that it will be on purpose.
Mm.
Hey, that's just my imagination. Woo! I
I'm gonna
didn't say
follow you,
nothing.
bro.
That's just my imagination. Thank you,
Yeah.
bro. I appreciate
And I'm
you.
gonna get up out of here.
Yes,
Appreciate
sir.
you, man. Yep.
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you, bro. What's up?
All right. So you know when you said you believe nothing, right?
Nothing.
Like you believe in nothing. Okay. So you said there's good people out there, right? Do you
Huh?
believe that? Do you believe that there's good people in the world that you believe in?
No.
You just said that there's good people though. So you just said there's good people there. So
People
you
do
believe it,
good
right?
things. People do good things.
Yeah. So you believe that then? You believe people do good things, then. So you
No,
have a
it's
belief
not
then.
that I believe that people do good things. It is that I know
You
that people do good things.
okay? And you know when you said that God that doesn't you don't see God, right? You don't see God, right? God has no human skin. He's not a form of a human skin, and because of that, God doesn't. Oh, you just kicked me out. Did you kick me out? Hello.
No, I did not. I can hear you.
Oh, okay. So when you said that, right? You will see him in for the day of judgment. I'm telling you that, and also of that as well. And trust me, when you see him and you believe that, you're gonna be like, oh my God, I should have done this what he did, right? Understand me? And I'm Islam
I
myself,
ain't
and I believe
scared.
that God
I ain't
exists.
scared. I look forward to the day of judgment.
Okay, I know, but listen. Let me ask you a question. How was animals made? Where was the lion made from? Huh? Where was all these creatures made from? From where?
Nothing.
It can't just be man. How can animals be from nothing? That makes no sense.
No,
You,
that is above your understanding.
but you're saying so. Wait, you're saying so a randomly or elephant can just come out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah.
How does that work? Explain how does that work?
Because all things are the essence of the supreme, eternal. So
Internal.
so let me ask you, where does God come from?
God is his own place. He's his home. It's like Kaaba. He's got his own home. If you see a Kaaba in the middle of the earth, it has a. You know how the magnet feel on the earth, like the magnet, and like this all the fusion. If you check where it's in the middle, is the Kaaba where Allah's home is. He made the earth. He made the universe. He made everything in that world, and He made us. But you don't believe that there's no God. But how was we in this world, and how was we made? You understand what I'm trying to say?
We were
You
made
can't
in
just
a
say we
lab.
come out from nothing.
We were made in a lab on the planet Saturn.
What did you say?
We were manufactured in a lab on the planet
When you mean a
Saturn.
lab? But okay, then if it was made in a lab, right?
Yeah.
That you believe in, right? Then
I don't believe it.
how
I've been there and I can take you there.
you've been there? Okay, so if you've been there, you don't have to take me there. But if we was born from our mother's womb, right? We would be in the hospital born. We wouldn't be in the lab. So how does that work for that you were in the lab and we're in the machine, but we're not? God is real. God made us
The
all
original
in
humans,
humans. You can't
the
just
original
but
humans, the
wait. Let me
original
finish. Let
humans
me
were
finish.
made in a lab,
Let me
right?
finish. Let me finish.
On
Let me
Mars,
finish, please.
around the rings of
You're not
Saturn.
letting me finish. You're not letting me finish. Okay, so where's the lab then? Tell me.
Huh?
Where is the lab?
Have you ever seen the octagon on Saturn?
On certain, I don't believe in that stuff.
No, Saturn is the
I don't know
planet
what that
Saturn.
is. Saturn. So what's the point of why are we bringing Saturn into this? I
No,
don't
the
understand this.
the planet Saturn.
Okay. Okay, yeah. What about it?
There are some beings over there That use
Yes,
they
Allah's
use
okay,
their
okay, okay.
DNA. They use their DNA to make human beings.
No, they don't. Listen. Allah says in the Quran that He has made more creatures and more things in outside space and in earth. We're not alone. That's what Allah says in the Quran. We
That's
are not
BS.
alone.
That's a
He
lie.
has made.
That's a lie.
That is
It
not
was
a
the
lie.
people on Saturn
Okay,
that made us. It
okay.
was the people on Saturn that made us.
The Saturn people made us. Okay, so why? How? Where's the proof that Saturn people made us? Tell me where is the proof
Look,
that
okay, hold
Saturn
on,
made
hold
us,
on,
my
hold on,
friend?
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
Tell me.
Have you ever seen the planet Saturn?
Yes, there's a picture of it.
Have you seen the North Pole?
Yes, there's Google Images. You can look at it. There's
What's on the
Google
North
Maps.
Pole?
What is the North Pole? There's just ice and everything.
An octagon.
Octagon. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's what you believe. So can you send me the
That
image
was,
where there's an
listen,
octagon?
Saturn was used by a group of humanoids that
Okay.
apparently live longer than us. They also die, but they can live
Okay.
for a very long time. So they use their
Okay.
DNA to create subspecies that can survive on Earth and on other planets that they can survive. So they pretty much like made us like fish in a tank. They made sure that we couldn't fly or that we couldn't live in the water. So they just put us on the land to see what
So
will
you're
happen.
so you're
They've been
saying
watching.
okay. So you're saying that you wanna try be in the water without like drowning, right?
Bro, if God created human beings and put them on earth, he would have given us wings
Yes,
and
the word
gills.
is a test. The
He would
word
have
is a
given
test.
us wings and gills.
Yeah, but the word is a test. He's checking if good and evil. If good and bad. If
There's
bad
no
came,
such
good will
thing.
be.
There's no such thing as objective, absolute good or absolute bad. It's
But you
always a
just said
matter
that
of
there's good
perspective.
people, though. So what do you mean about good people, though? If there's no good,
I
that
mean
makes no
that
sense.
there are
If there's no,
people that I personally, from my personal perspective, think are good. Some other people might not think that they're good. For example,
then good exists. Then good exists.
I think that Kim Kardashian, she kind of looks good, but some people don't
Okay, but
think
then
so. I
yeah,
think that
because
Beyonce
it's bad. People think
doesn't look
bad is
good.
good, but yeah, but
I
listen,
think
many
that
times with
Rihanna looks good, but she got a forehead.
okay, but you're
But that's just
saying
my
that
opinion.
there's no. Okay, I respect your opinion. I respect your opinion, and I respect what you believe in. And I'm just trying to give you the fact that if good wasn't exist and bad wouldn't exist, then there will be no good and no bad. It won't be
Bro,
in the world.
what I'm telling you is that you don't always have to judge things based on
I'm
good and
not
bad.
saying. I just said I respect your opinion. I'm just
No,
giving you the
listen
facts.
to me,
That's what I
listen to
said.
me. Even what
I'm
your
listening to
Quran
you.
tells you, it's a lie.
The Quran was made from a no.
There
It's
is
not.
no
The Quran
such
is
thing
not
as
a lie.
good
Bro, the
that
Quran has
defines everybody.
every single signs.
There's no
Bro, my
such thing as
friend,
bad
listen. Okay, let
that
me ask you a
defines
question. Alright, listen.
everybody.
Alright, is the
Good and
time
bad
is the time
is
okay,
based
listen,
on
listen, listen.
personal opinions.
Okay, is the time going fast right now for you? Like, is it going very fast in this time? Yes or no?
Time doesn't go fast, nor does it go slow.
No, is the Earth spinning fast though?
The earth doesn't spin.
The Earth doesn't spin, so it stops. So how can the sun just come out from nowhere? The sun doesn't move.
It moves.
How is the sun? Okay, the sun is moving in spin, but the Earth is moving as well. How, you just said the sun moves, but the sun doesn't. The Earth doesn't move. How does that make sense?
Because I don't feel the earth moving.
You don't feel the Earth. What do you need to feel? The Earth is not moving.
Bro, you really think I go about my day imagining myself
Oh,
on
so
a
if it's
spinning
not moving,
ball?
there will be God. So you believe in the Earth is flat, right?
No, I don't think that either.
Okay, so how do you know that it's a surface then?
I don't know. I only know that there's dry land and water.
Then you don't know if if it's not moving or not. You don't know that.
I don't.
Then why are you saying that the Earth is not moving?
Because
Then
I
you
don't
have
feel
no
it
proof.
moving.
But it is moving.
How do you know that?
The Earth is. Because oh my god, look, if you see NASA, the scientists, right? They've been there all
Hold
moving
on,
around.
hold
The
on,
Earth
hold
is
on,
moving.
hold
It's
on.
the
I've
currency of
seen
the Earth is
NASA.
moving.
I know what NASA says. NASA says it's moving.
Yeah, NASA is moving, but the Earth is moving too. Like the
I
sun
don't
is
believe
coming out from the
NASA.
west.
I don't believe NASA when he says it's moving.
Okay, but my friend, I know Lassa is a scientist, but let me tell you something. If the Earth didn't move, the sun wouldn't even come from the other country and start like making morning. They
I
will be
understand that.
all dark. So if you understand that, why you saying that if you have to feel the Earth moving, you don't need to feel the Earth
Bro,
moving.
because that's called being delusional, right? It's like you walking around, imagine yourself on the
You're
back of a
calling me
turtle.
delusional. Okay.
Listen, I know the difference between what I know and what I don't know.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna give it to the next person, but all I'm saying is, when the day judgment comes and you see it, you believe it.
Oh
That's all I'm
man,
saying.
I'm gonna be
Thank you.
dancing
Thank you.
kumbaya.
Okay.
I'm gonna be dancing the
Okay,
African
but
rain
thank you.
dance on the day
Okay.
of judgment.
Okay.
African rain
You
dance.
can. Okay. Yeah,
Juju,
you do that. You
juju,
do you.
juju, juju,
But listen,
kuluku,
all I'm gonna
juju,
say is, you have a
kuluku,
great day, and I
juju,
respect your
bongo,
opinions, but
bongo,
you need to think. Okay.
Huh?
I'm gonna go now. You have a great day.
You too.
I've already said my facts. Yeah, you have a good
Thank
day
you.
and everything.
I
Okay.
appreciate your facts
All right. Thank you. Goodbye.
and your imagination.
All right.
Thank you.
It's not imagination, but okay. Thank you. Thank you.
What? You guys have never heard of the African rain dance? You have never heard of
Rain dance. Ha. My people. Hey. If you have not heard of the African,
my friends. Vito.
Bakanga,
What's going
you are
on?
too much. He said, "Be singing juju, juju." I love you, brother. I love you so much. Good evening.
Hey, good evening, sir. That was funny.
Yeah, actually, it was. Uh, I don't want to argue too much. I just want to give advice to my black brothers and sisters all around the world. I just want to let them know that Africa is a very special place. It's a place that we can call our home. So we shouldn't allow people to impose this white Jesus stuff on us, because they have been doing it for a quite long time now, and we need to put stop to that shit. We need to be ourselves. We need to be Africans. We need to have our own republic. So I just want to tell some of these people that are saying Jesus is coming back, Jesus is this, Jesus is that. There is nobody coming back for you people. You understand? When the white man came, the first ship they brought for the transatlantic slave trade, the name of that ship was Jesus. So I think that was the only Jesus that came to Africa. And he came to destroy, take away the peace and the harmony from Africa. So our African brothers and sisters need to open their eyes and see the truth. They shouldn't be blindfolded or brainwashed by this so-called Christianity of the thing. That's what I got to say for now. Peace to the gods. We are the gods of the land. 666. That's the code. I love you, brothers and sisters. Thank you.
Hey, this man they chop juju. Oh. Which kind of juju did this guy eat today? Good one, okay.
All right, good night, bro.
All right, bro.
come and vocalize your indoctrination. Bakanga is welcoming you to Bakanga land. Come and tell us, what is your indoctrination? How, where, and when were you indoctrinated, and why do you continue to remain in the indoctrination?
That there is no God.
How's it going?
It's going.
That's good. That's good. Yeah. I'm gonna keep it brief, but there were some stuff that you mentioned earlier about things that you cannot touch. Oh, things that are void of shape. And when you mentioned that, a couple of things came to mind, which is most of the elements are shapeless, and you cannot hold them. You have fire. Fire is basically shapeless because fire, fire, it has a shape based on the oxygen that's around it. Therefore, fire is shapeless. You cannot hold fire. You cannot hold water. You cannot hold the air? Because you also mentioned that you work in aircraft, right? So
Mhm.
you work with machines that are designed to to use forces that don't, according to you, that don't exist, right?
Like
So
what?
therefore,
Like what forces don't exist? Like what forces, according to me, don't exist?
because you said that for example, something that is shapeless and you cannot see it, it is make believe, it is imaginary according to you,
Um,
therefore it doesn't exist, right?
um, I said to give me an example of something that is not, that has no shape.
Right, yeah, because your train of thought was
How do
along the
you
line
know?
of
How do you know that those things have no shape?
okay, does air have shape?
Sure,
Can you Okay, what shape is the air?
it takes
You
the
know where
shape
it
of its
starts, where
environment.
it ends.
Air takes the shape of its environment. Everything you see around you is air. Like it's inside the air. Like everything you see around you is the air.
So, are you telling me you can see the air as you speak right now?
Of course,
You can see the air. Oh, okay,
bro.
okay.
You can see the air too. Air is transparent.
No.
Air is transparent, but you can still see
So,
it
but how can you see something that's transparent?
because that's the whole point, that you can see through it. So it's the medium.
It's a medium. So
Yes,
how
it
do you know it's there?
because you can clearly measure the distance between your eyeball and the refrigerator, and you know that the medium through which you're looking is air.
How do you know it's air though? It can be a void.
Check this out. You
Hmm?
confirm that by your skin. Your skin can measure its movement and its temperature.
Also, the skin can measure the fact that in a void there's also cold sensation. Like if you remove the
Have
sun.
you ever been in a void? Have you ever been in a void?
I've been in a couple of scientific labs before, and
Bro, you
according
ain't
to some
never been in a
experience,
void, bro. You ain't never been in a
no,
void.
we try, or scientifically we try to simulate void before, but
Where?
the point I'm trying,
Where?
the point I'm in Europe we have that where they're trying to do that experiment where they're trying
Uh, bro,
to collide,
bro,
they're trying to
bro,
collide,
and bro, hold on, bro.
they're trying to collide, they're trying to do
In
that.
Europe, so you're telling me in Europe they were trying to experiment the void, and you, the African guy, you somehow find yourself inside the void? Oh, where did he go? Hold on, what? Oh man, where did he go? I was like, bro, hold up. Y'all were doing an experiment in Europe and they were trying to simulate a void.
Right, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes, have you ever heard of the particle accelerator
I've heard of the
where
particle
they try?
accelerator in CERN, Switzerland.
Yes. So, okay, so that is pretty much creating a void. So by
Well, and you were in
creating a
that
void,
void?
no, I wasn't on that.
Oh,
But
okay. So that wasn't the question I asked you. I asked you a question. When was the last
okay.
time have you ever been in a void? And you told me, oh, we created a void in Europe. So you made me assume that they were creating a void and they put you in it.
No. But no, that's that. What I'm trying to make you see is that even though you can see things and you cannot see things, that don't mean it doesn't exist. And also, there is what you call the guard particle you know in every atoms that creates the force to put the particles together, that give the particle its mass. So that, as scientists, pretty much they cannot explain that effect. So there's a lot of things that we scientists cannot explain, human cannot explain,
What's the
yet
point, brother?
still
I need to go into
exist.
your next guess. What's the point?
The point is, I know you don't believe in God, yet there are a creator. There's a purpose behind creation. That's what I'm trying to say to you.
That's your imagination, because no one has yet to
There you
prove,
go.
no one has yet to prove
Mhm.
that this is the creation.
But you live in it. You are a creation,
No,
don't you think?
I am a transformation. I am a transformation that
From what?
resulted from the collision of sperm and egg. I am not a creation.
So where does that spirit ebb comes from?
It comes from my father and my mother,
Where do they come from?
from their father and their mother.
and so on, where do they come from?
And from that father and from that mother, and nobody knows of a time when there was not a father and a mother for a father and a mother, and forever until, guess what? Your brain gets tired and you need to assume that there needs to be an end to it, right? Bro,
Until, according
do
to
you
scientists,
realize?
until the
Let me
Big
ask you a
Bang
question.
Theory.
Do you
Yes.
realize that this
hmm
world could easily have already been here for trillions and quadrillions of years?
It is possible, yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so why does evolution not make sense to you?
So why does it make sense to me?
Why doesn't it make sense to you?
Well, evolution does make sense to me to certain extent, but not all the way, because I do believe in the creator and the design, a purpose of a design. Because I don't believe that we came from monkeys.
Bro,
That doesn't make sense.
and let
Or
me
we
tell
came
you
from a
why. Let me tell you
fish.
why you have a problem with that. And let me tell you why you and probably the person who does believe in the ape origin also have a problem. You guys have taken ideas that have never materialized into the real world and you've made it a subject of your belief. So you're caught up in this delusion because when I'm standing between someone who thinks that we were created and someone who thinks that we strictly came from evolution, or someone who thinks that it's a combination of both, or someone who thinks of those at all, I'm asking myself, when are these people going to realize that if they keep saying different things, they will never make progress? You guys need to at some point, you need to come together and decide who's right and who's wrong.
That is true. That is true.
Now,
And
can we agree that design is not always the product of intelligence?
If it serves a purpose, if it doesn't serve a purpose, that design will fail.
No.
If it is a
But
successful design, it will prevail.
purpose is not always predetermined. Purpose can be determined after the fact. For example, when
Right, I agree, but
human beings started using rocks as weapons, it's not
right,
because rocks were purposed to be weapons.
that is correct.
So purpose is this type of
So now
game
you add
that
a layer. You add a layer to it. You add an extra
right.
layer to it.
People
So
try to play this
rock.
game.
So rock was designed originally by the magma that came from the center of the earth, which is
Which was
the result.
unintelligent, which is not intelligent.
One could argue, yes, it's not intelligent. Rock is not intelligent. Correct.
No, the
But
magma that created the rock is not intelligent. It's
that
simply
is
that
correct.
it is simply that, check this out, bro. The hard magma comes out of its natural environment and it interacts with the temperature of the air outside its natural environment, and the
That is
combination
correct.
of those two forces produces a rock. And then
Yes.
a human being comes around, takes that rock, chisels the rock, transforms it into a sharp object, uses it to hurt his peer. And before
Yes,
you
but
know,
at the same
he
time,
finds out that
let me pause you there.
he could melt it and turn it into
hmm
iron.
That is true. But let me pause you there. Also, magma can be one of the factors that can create a smart life, more or less. For example, out of magma, after you mix with the air, which is another element, and water, you can create plants, which is a smart life compared to a rock.
Bro, when you look at this, bro, what makes you think that even if there was a creator, what makes you think that that creator has to be some type of God? This actually sounds like some type of scientific process, right? Like, if we could acquire this science, we could easily replicate this somewhere out in space if space is real.
Oh no, my friend, that's where the trouble comes. There's a lot of things that we as well, not we as humans, we see, we can theorize about it, but we cannot replicate. Like
Let me tell you.
98% of the scientists.
Hold on, bro. Check this out, bro. But
Yeah,
your statement is void of the fact that human beings have demonstrated the ability to make progress technologically to tremendous and unbelievable heights. So that tells me that
not that far yet.
the only limitation to the human being is time. And if you give a human being time, there is no amount of information a humans cannot master, because if we need people, we can just multiply. We will multiply as many times as we need brains to calculate the solutions to problems. So if you simply give us time, if human beings were like some type of beings that could live for 100,000 years, bro, can you imagine what we will accomplish if we were not fighting and killing each other in that time?
I
Imagine.
think I think I think that's one thing we will do, which is fight and kill each other if we have that much time for us to live.
Bro, that's not necessarily true because if we had that much time to live, it will not be for no reason, right? It will probably be because it's hard to kill. It's hard to get rid of one of us, right? So our wars will not always be a subject of extermination.
Well, we do have that innate in us for us to kill ourselves
Not to kill
because
ourselves. It's not necessarily that that's what is
Mhm.
innate in us. What's innate in us is to be biased. So that same thing that makes us to want to get rid of each other is what makes you hold on to your religion. It's
Do
that
you
same
know?
thing. Listen, bro,
Mhm.
that same thing that makes you hold on to your religion. That's what makes people want to go out and go and exterminate other people because they have different ideas and they hold on to their ideas so strongly they cannot tolerate somebody else that has different ideas. But hey,
That is
bro,
true.
let me jump on to the next guest, bro. Okay,
But
I appreciate you for
let
your
me
time,
mention one more point to you. Let me mention
bro.
one more
I
point
wish
to you.
I could do that, bro, but we've spoken for a
Yeah,
long time, bro. I need to
yeah,
roll.
true. But
Yeah,
one thing, one
bro,
sentence.
I
We design
appreciate
more
you,
weapons.
brother.
we
I
design more
got
weapons to
you.
kill our.
What goes on here? Hello?
What's going on, man? Hello? What's going on, bro? Hello?
If there was a God, where is he at? Let your God show himself. The God that you are worshiping is a product of your imagination. If you didn't know that, that's your problem. It's a game of imagination. What's up?
Hi.
What's up, bro?
Hello.
I can hear you, brother.
Hello.
Yeah, hello?
All right. I just want to.
Hello?
Timmy!
Hello?
Timmy!
Somebody let their sibling to watch your phone. Pocket out. Hello? Hello? Hello, bad girl? What's going on here, man? Is somebody hacking my life or something? I hope it's hello? Strangely.
Let's see. This is this Neil.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you.
You hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you.
I have something wrong with the phone, with the hacking for weeks, man.
It's all good, brother.
But you hear me?
It's all
Alright.
good. I can hear you.
But yeah. Recent developments. Hebrew Israelites and African. Another God story. Another religious story from the good old Bible. When you listen to conversations from some Hebrew Israelites, you even discern a little aggression towards so and so called Africans, who were the ones that sold them into slavery, and a lot of unnecessary, designs and new separations among black people. Then you have some what I will call hybrid etymologists and linguistics. You know what I mean?
Let me answer this
Hybrids
question.
that come up with
Policies. Yes, there is no God. Who made the earth? We don't know. Where we come from our fathers and our mothers. That's all we know. You should
yeah,
learn to live with that.
yeah. But Bakanga,
Yes, sir.
you hear me now?
I hear you.
All right. Listen this, right? Listen this, my brother. If you really take time, you could see where even to, I would say, waste time to find out if there is a God and who is the God. It makes people lazy in the brain to live a free life, and imagine that everything is more complex than your own capacity, so that it had to be relegated to supernatural and killing the natural in a human being, natural black man. But I see it as a black man problem because I have no choice. All religions. Islam is not for the Muslims. Christianity is not for the Europeans or the Eastern Europeans or whoever. Judaism is not for the Jews. All religions is to police African people, personality and their country, their motherland. Is to control that. What is the use of Christianity to Europeans? More than to accomplish what they have already accomplished through imposing it on Africa. What is the use of Islam to the Middle Easterns, the Arabs and them? You understand? More than to impose it on Africa for the purpose they did it hundreds of years ago and even today. And now we haven't even the Chinese. They have Buddha, they have this, they have that. But everybody have their own. And black man want to hold on to the Bible and make senseless conversation, and you go on for hours. Sometimes I know it's with your heart you enjoy what you're doing, you know what I mean? So you could
Right.
tolerate it to an extent and hope to benefit from people who listening to you and a damn fool talking. You understand what I say? You understand?
The
Right.
people who listening, they will be the beneficiaries of the conversations you have with the so-called people who believe, well, there must be a God and it must be creation. And not realizing that creation happening in front of the face. You understand?
Right.
Between by rotten leaves and insects in the soil. And they wouldn't even say give that a thought. No energy to understand that. You understand what I'm saying? And thinking about something have to be written and documented by people outside of their own sources to convince them, yes, it have a God. You understand? If we is to look for the benefits of Christianity, Islam, and Judaism on Africa, nowhere else, just home, you would realize a pure destruction. But look at the kind of conversations could still find time and space to carry on. Useless. You understand?
I hear you,
And it
brother.
still continue.
Let me roll on, man. Let me
Yeah.
roll on, bro. But as always,
Yeah,
you
man,
know,
roll, you roll, you roll. You know when I talk to you, man, it's just to
that's
add
right.
a little
We ain't
flame,
go on forever.
not fueling. Yeah, man, I do add flame. You know what I mean? I add fire.
Fine, that's
Yeah,
right.
man.
All right, brother, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Oh shoot. Hey, the brother that just had your request on, send that request again. My bad. That was accidental. I didn't mean to do that. Flocky or someone like that. Send your request again, Flocky. My bad. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait, Flocky.
Mr. Last Knowledge,
What's going on, man?
what's up, bro?
You calling yourself Bakanga?
I didn't call myself Bakanga.
You following that Bakanga thing? You saying my father don't exist? 1 second, baby. 1 second. Okay, okay. You said my father doesn't exist. Hey, do you know that chaos you like to run behind and proclaim is everything? Do you know what it truly is? Hello.
I'm here. Keep talking. I'm listening.
The chaos you like to throw at everybody, though, you know what it is?
The
It's
what?
my father's guard dogs. The chaos in the universe, the darkness, and all of that. It's my father guard dogs, which contains and entraps everybody into an eternal prison that goes against the cosmic laws.
That
So
sounds like a
what's going
wonderful
on with your
imagination to me. That sounds like a
bakanga?
really wonderful imagination to me.
Sounds good, sir. What's going on with your bakanga?
No, I'm saying that what you were saying sounds like some really good imagination to me.
No, it's the truth. What you doing is spreading imagination.
Oh yeah,
Period.
what you're saying is the truth. Where's the
Yeah,
proof at? Where's the proof?
it's everywhere, literally. What you
Yeah,
talking about?
yeah. I rest
Why
my
is
case.
it?
When I
Hey,
say it's imagination, I
you
wasn't
don't
even
rest
tripping.
no case. What I'm talking about goes all the way back to the Kemet days. So what you hollering, man? Huh? Back to Thoth and Hermes, even before that time. Inky and the Net and Inky and the Leo.
Yeah.
So what you talking about? Where that bakanga come from?
Bro, you got some good memory, man. You really memorized that stuff. Good job.
Hey man, say man, where your bakanga come from?
From nowhere.
Bet I know from the chaos. My father's guard dogs, which he is behind.
If you thought so, why did you ask me the question if you thought you knew?
I just want to let you know something, inform you on something. You need to quit pushing that nonsense on my brothers and sisters.
Listen, bro, you have a great imagination. Keep on imagining, okay?
Prove me wrong then.
I already proved you wrong. Your God only live in your imagination. It ain't nowhere else to be
It,
found. You can't
my
prove me
father
wrong.
resides. You can't fathom my father because he resides outside of space and time.
Yeah,
Make it
that's
make
called
sense.
the imagination.
No, what you know and understand is only within this here physical realm.
Yeah, it has the
You
imagination.
dig?
If it's not
No,
in the
what you
physical
going
realm,
on
it's in the
applying is
imagination.
imagination, literally. So what? So you don't believe in the Most High, nor do you believe in the soul, but you will once this here physical body you in become unalive. They'll do what they do or proclaim to be. You know, I
That
can't say
that
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 yet.
is what
Anyway,
you
though,
hope, but
when
that's
you
not what's
become
gonna happen.
unalive, hey, so you what happens at your unalive? Let me know.
That's what you hope, but that's not what's gonna happen because it's all in your
I'm just what do you? Oh, I'm
imagination.
asking. I'm asking. What do you believe happens?
Nothing,
Nothing.
just nothing. There ain't nothing to gain
That
and
don't
there ain't
even make
nothing to
sense.
lose. That's what
That don't
Bakanga
even make
said.
sense. Who created humans? Who created humans?
Human beings were not created.
They weren't created.
Yeah.
Where they come from? Oh, you believe in evolution?
No,
Where the humans come from then?
from nowhere.
More nonsense. So you have no answers. You have no logical nothing you can debate on nor
Just
present and
cause,
bring to the
just
table.
cause you don't understand, don't mean that it ain't right. 'Cause I
You
know
can't prove
you
nothing
got a
at all.
beautiful
No intelligence you
imagination.
can present to the masses, the people that's on your live viewing this right here, right
I
now.
know you got a
Besides
beautiful
nothing.
imagination.
Oh, right, sir. I knew it. You know what I'm talking about? Trampled you once again
Bro,
very
bro,
easily.
all
Now you
I'm
can't
saying is
see
that, bro,
me.
I don't mind anything you're telling me. I don't mind what you're telling me because I know that it's your imagination. And there's nothing you can say to prove me wrong.
Sounds good. Prove it then. It's my imagination. Who made the earth? Where the earth come from? Come on, let's go.
It came out of nowhere.
Impossible. Nothing don't create something.
Did
Everybody
you
knows
just
that,
say
sir. Only
impossible?
something
Did you
can
just say
create
impossible?
impossible because
Did you
nothing
just say
can't create
impossible?
something. Yeah, let me tell you why. Because nothing can't create something. Only something can create something.
Where did
Go
your
ahead
God come
though.
from? Where'd your God come from?
Go talk and find out. Oh, you can't because you don't have no relationship with them though. But
Where'd
yeah,
your
that's why
God
you
come
don't
from?
know.
Where'd your God come from?
That's information you don't deserve to know.
Yeah,
Go
right.
ahead.
From your imagination.
Nah, not at all. Physically in the form. Literally. Period
Come
though.
on, bro.
So
Come
who
on,
made
bro.
the earth? Where the earth
It's,
come from? Come
it's
on.
from your imagination.
Come on, let's go. Let's
The earth
debate.
came
Where the earth
from
come
the
from?
earth
Don't
came
run
from your
now. Don't
imagination
fold.
and my imagination
Don't
because
fold.
there is no
No,
such
it
thing
did
as
not.
the earth.
Earth is physical. I'm physical. Earth is physical.
No, there's
I'm
no
not
such thing as the earth.
I'm not an imagination. You know, you can't I don't touch through things here. I don't touch things and they're not tangible. Everything here is tangible. Where the earth come from? Let's go.
From nowhere.
So you don't make any sense. You don't have anything that's sensible that you can present, but you're up here trying to get people to believe in this nonsense.
That's what your imagination thinks. It's okay. That's fine.
Once again, sir, the earth is tangible.
That's fine.
Once again.
You can
So what do
imagine.
you have?
You can keep on imagining, bro. I have no problem with your
Yeah,
imagination, bro.
all right. Yeah, that's what I thought so, man. You know what I'm talking about? You don't want in a delusion and all the way pushing out this imaginary, made up nonsense fantasy that you done created on your own time. I don't know why, but anyway, you can't prove, you dig, that the earth was not created by my father, which is literally a design of what?
And man, I hope
Oh,
Santa Claus can help y'all.
intelligence.
I hope Santa Claus help y'all. I hope y'all have unicorns over there in that imagination. I respect your imagination, brother. Keep on imagining.
Prove I'm imagining. Can you prove that I'm imagining? Can you prove it?
You
Because you can't, because science
say,
can't create a
bro,
earth. Science don't create nothing.
I could prove to you that you're imagining, bro. You just said
Hey,
to
can
us,
science create a earth?
bro. Let me
Can
say
science
something to
create a
you,
earth?
bro. Check this out, bro.
Answer the question.
You, a grown man.
This is gonna prove
You,
how I'm not imagining nothing.
you,
Can
a
science
grown
create a
man.
earth? Answer the question. You know.
You,
Answer the
a
question.
grown man. You just said to us that your daddy created the universe,
Yeah,
bro.
my
What are you,
father.
like 5 years old?
Yeah, my father. Hey, can science create a earth?
Of course.
What? Where on earth is there enough room for anyone to create another earth?
Wow, it's already here. Science created it.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Get this work, boy. Trampling you.
In
Make
your
no sense. You
imagination.
ain't never had no logical answers.
Imagination
Nothing at all.
beautiful.
Science
You
don't
got
create
a
anything.
good
Your science don't do nothing but
imagination.
observe my father's
It's
creations. You hear
okay.
me?
Keep on
That's
imagining.
all you do.
Brother, I
You
have no
observe
problem
my
with your
father's
father's creation.
creations.
I
You
respect
hear
your
me?
father's creation
My
in
father
your
all the way
imagination.
exists. Your imagination is being trampled on. You're done.
That's fine. In your imagination. It's okay. I respect your imagination. Every word that come out of
Your
your mouth is your
imagination.
imagination,
Earth is
and I
physical.
respect
I
it.
am physical. My father is a living being.
That's right.
You are
In your
done.
imagination. He's a living being in your imagination. That's understandable. That's fair.
Tell the people how nothing creates something. Go ahead.
In your imagination, it does.
No, it don't. Because I thought about it. That mean I made something. Go ahead.
Yeah, it do.
No, it don't.
Hey, man.
Go ahead.
Hey,
Explain how I do this.
hey,
What are you doing? You
brother
ain't saying
man.
nothing, but yeah,
Brother
do.
man.
Yeah, do.
One more.
Yeah, do.
You got any more imagination for us, my brother? Any more?
You ain't got nothing, boy. Do you see how
Bro,
you
you got
sound and
such
looking
a
out here on your
peculiar,
own life?
bro. Your imagination so good. You should have written the Lord of the Ring, bro. You
Boy,
sound like you
you
wrote the Lord of the
sound
Rings,
insane.
bro.
Do
I
you
bet
know
you could
this?
write a book as good as Harry
You
Potter, bro.
proclaim to be
You
this
are so
intelligent.
amazing,
Oh, I'm
bro.
this
Your
smart. I got this.
imagination,
I got this. I got that.
my
This
brother,
degree, that degree.
good brother,
Boy,
good
you
brother,
sound like you 3.
my good brother,
What is you talking about?
my
You
good
sound like a
brother.
5-year-old who up here trying to just spit whatever he want to regurgitate out his mouth.
Oh,
What is you saying?
regurgitate.
You're
That
not
sounds like a
saying
big
nothing
word. What does that
intelligent
mean, bro?
at all.
Hey, brother, man,
Literally, like,
my good
huh?
brother. What does
How can
regurgitate
nothing
mean?
be everything? Nothing? What?
What does
Everything here
what does
holds
regurgitate
energy
mean?
within, but you telling me nothing is everything. Nothing ain't got energy. So what did you saying, bro?
In your
Huh?
imagination. I'm just saying your imagination's cool, bro.
No, you need help, man. I'm tired of you. I'm tired of seeing you trying to manipulate the
In your
people into your
imagination.
darkness.
It's all in your
You
imagination.
follow voodoo, which is
It's okay,
evil.
brother.
That's
I
your
respect your
bakanga. I'm
imagination.
gonna
God is
expose
real
you and
in your
everything about that
imagination.
bakanga. I'm gonna start posting videos about bakanga, the truth, the voodoo behind it, what
Bro,
y'all
don't
truly
get
be doing
obsessed
then.
with me
You
now.
wanna be playing?
Don't get obsessed with
You
me
wanna be
now.
playing with
Please.
my brothers and sisters? Now I'm
Brother,
about to
brother,
expose
brother,
bakanga.
brother.
Y'all done
Do
twisted the
not be
name from
obsessed with me, my
Wakanda.
good brother.
Yeah, it's Wakanda. Ain't no
Dear brother.
Bakanda. Y'all crazy
Dear
selves up out of
brother.
here. We don't rock with
Dear
y'all.
brother.
You're
My dear
nasty. You
brother.
know that? Tell the truth about your nasty ways.
My
Huh?
dear brother.
Hey, tell the people about what Bakanga be really doing. How about you do that?
You got a beautiful imagination.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
You got
That's
such a
what I
beautiful,
thought.
bro.
What I
Why
thought.
is imagination making triggering
Y'all
you,
are
bro?
disgusting. Bakongans are disgusting.
Bro, I'm so glad that I'm recording this.
Me too. So when the people see this, they're gonna be like, sheesh. Mr.
Bro,
Lost Knowledge gave that man
bro.
that work, gave him
At
a
the
big
end of
meal,
the day,
cooked him
all I
all the
know is
way,
that you
man.
have a very wonderful imagination, and
That's all
I
you
got
can
respect.
say.
I got anyone that got an imagination
You gotta be
as
kidding. Boy, you NPC? I think I've reached the
as
end of your dialogue.
flamboyant. Your
You
imagination
must
is
be an
flamboyant.
NPC. I must have reached the end of your dialogue. That's all you have been saying. Imagination. Imagination? Bruh, what? Say
Bro,
something.
but it's all imagination. That's all I'm saying. I'm not trying to fight. I'm trying to be
Can
friends
you
with
prove
you.
it? Like, can you elaborate or elaborate what you just said then? Please, can you do that, sir?
All right. Everything that comes out of your mouth that you tell me about your religion, for me, I just see it as your imagination because you imagining it and you just making it up. And I respect the fact that you can make it up because you can make up anything you want to in your mind and you are free to do it. Keep doing it. What's the problem with that?
Anyway, can anybody create anything? Like literally create anything, like, out of, just make it pop up physically, with their mind. Can anyone do that?
Yeah,
Anyone?
yeah,
Anybody? So you telling me people can make stuff physically pop up out of thin air?
yeah, man.
You need help, bro.
In your imagination, I do.
Who you ever seen? Give me one man name that made something pop up. Huh? Go ahead. Give me his name.
Bakanga.
Crazy. Yeah, I thought so.
In your imagination. Yes, sir.
Well, that's what I thought.
Yes, sir.
That's what I thought.
Yes,
That's
right.
what I thought. I know it's fine. It's gonna be great for me. Ain't
Bro,
fine for you though.
you want to make a covenant?
Covenant.
Yeah.
I'll trample you and your evil doing. What you talking, boy? Huh?
What do you
You want to play
mean?
with me?
What do you mean, bro?
I'll trample you and your evil doing, boy.
What do you mean, brother?
You know what I mean, boy. Humba Kongin.
What do you
Yeah,
mean?
you little voodoo demons.
What do you mean, bro?
Huh?
All I'm
What you
asking is,
hollering? A covenant. Why would I ever make a covenant with you? You scared to even really show any respect to the true creator. Make a covenant with somebody that's terrified of the truth?
brother,
What I look like?
brother, make a covenant with me.
What I look like making a covenant with someone that wants darkness?
You look like a
Huh?
person that has a great imagination.
Huh? No, that's you, Bakanga. That's where it
Really?
came from. Yeah, your imagination, man. Bakanga. Hello. I follow the ways of the people that made the real true pyramids, man. Is that imagination? No. Wake up, boy.
The people who made the pyramids don't talk like you.
I do that made the pyramid. I'll never talk like them. It's me. I'm my own champion. True Holland. Those champions did theirs.
There is no God, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Lost Knowledge,
You
if you're
can't
done to,
prove it.
bro, it's time
You
to go.
can't
But
prove it.
you,
Don't run now. Prove what you just said. No, prove your claim. You just said my father don't exist. Prove it. Go ahead. Go. Let's go.
I said there is no God.
Yeah. Prove it. We don't want to just hear you say it. Can you elaborate? Can you prove what you're saying? Prove your stance.
You can't
So,
find him
what?
anywhere but in people's imagination, nowhere to be found.
I see them all outside. All outside is a sign of intelligent design. Nobody can create Earth but my father. Go ahead.
That's your imagination.
No, it ain't. It's truth. It's proof right outside. Go ahead.
It is pure imagination. Conjured
It's
up.
right outside. It's right outside your door. Go ahead.
Right outside my door.
Yep, outside. Literally outside your door. Go ahead.
Bro,
Give me
your
your house.
imagination
Back
is
on the
outside
earth.
my door?
The earth is. Are you okay? Can you keep up? Do you comprehend?
I can keep up.
I don't think so. Go ahead though.
Well, I don't think my imagination can keep up with yours. Because my imagination doesn't have imaginary super beings that are like
Outside is
Superman.
literal. Are you all right? Once again, are you all right? Outside is literal. Good Lord.
In your imagination?
Yeah, whatever. You sound ain't right with you.
Oh, somebody said chicken. Somebody posted chickens. Why you posted chicken, man? Who you trying to call
You must
chicken?
be talking about you. They talking about you.
Oh, they're talking about me?
Yeah.
How you
Hey,
know
so
that?
can you tell me, hey, does space exist?
In your imagination?
This boy, you ain't got nothing, huh? You know you can't see me. He said, I better not say nothing but imagination.
Why
Mr.
don't you
Lost
like
Knowledge will
imagination, bro? You
trample
don't like
me.
to hear the truth.
You know it, boy. You know you
What's
better
going
not
on, good
say
brother?
nothing, boy.
What's up,
Chickens are
hillbilly?
good.
I'm gonna give you that word.
Chickens are good, brother.
Hey,
Chickens
hillbilly.
actually died for you.
Hey, why you don't talk to me like you talk to everybody else?
And
Huh?
chickens are real love. That's real
Huh?
love.
Why
Nothing
you don't
like some
say all
chickens.
that nonsense you be saying to everybody else? Why you don't say it to me?
What do you mean?
You know what I mean.
He been saying the same thing to you that he says to everybody else. What are you
He
listening
ain't
to?
been imagination. That ain't what he be saying. He be trying to elaborate, explain when he go in depth on things.
Can you
What's up
summon
with
him?
it?
That's my question.
Hey, Black
He came
Hillbilly.
in quick.
Black
Summon
Hillbilly.
him.
Can
Bring him
science make
here.
a Earth? Black Hillbilly. Can science make a Earth?
Bring him to this live.
Black
Summon him.
Hillbilly. Can
He's
science
real.
make a Earth?
Bring him
I
to
ain't
the
doing.
live.
No, he told me he ain't pulling up for you.
Bring him to the live.
He said he ain't pulling up for you.
He ain't pulling up for me. He ain't pulling
Yeah,
up for you
man. You
neither.
don't
He
show no
didn't pull up for
respect.
our people that were whipped
I
until
don't
the
need him
skin
to. I
came off.
know
He's not
what's
pulling up
going
for
on.
anybody
What you
because it's
hollering?
not real. It's
Hey,
part of your
Black Hillbilly.
imagination.
Let's talk logic. Can
It's part of
science
your
create a Earth?
logically is if you summon him, he will come. Summon him.
Summon. You can only
Bring him
summon
here.
demons. Hey, you only
Bring him
summon
here.
demons. What are you hollering?
Now,
You see that?
you're
Yeah,
talking. I'm
that's
talking about
Bakanga
something.
right there.
Don't twist
Bakanga
it
be
up. Don't
summoning.
twist it up.
Hey,
Summon him. Bring
Bakanga
him
does
here. Make
summoning.
it
Ain't that
real.
right?
Make it real. Make it tangible. Brass tacks.
Tell
Make
them
it
about your
tangible. It's
summoning.
not tangible. You are stuck in your
Tezak.
imagination like a
Tell them
small
about y'all
child.
little. You
Wake
put
up,
your
young man.
beads on your
Wake up,
neck on
young man.
Tezak.
You're
You
not
put your
going anywhere. When
beads
you
on.
die, you're going
the
You put your
ground
beads
like
on your
everyone
wrist,
else.
Tezak.
Everyone else was
Huh?
going in the ground.
Huh?
When
You
you
put your
die,
little
you're
hat
out of
on.
here. There
Yeah.
is no vengeance.
Yeah.
There is no
Y'all do your
invisible
summoning.
deities. It's not
That right,
real.
Tezak. Yeah, look at him. Yeah.
Just what I said.
Yeah.
I can speak
You
loud
ain't
just like you're
saying
speaking
nothing.
loud. I can
Boy, you
speak
ain't saying
intelligently
nothing
just like
intelligent.
you are. But you're
Hey,
full of
for you to
shit.
be that old and sounding like this, you should be embarrassed, bruh.
You're
What you
full of
hollering?
shit.
Yeah, you are.
You were
Your beard
indoctrinated
look
by
like that.
somebody
That's
else.
what your beard
Somebody
looks like.
handed you that information.
That's what your
You didn't
beard
find
looks
that
like. You want to
information by
talk? That's
yourself.
what your
Someone
beard look
handed you
like.
that
You
information.
want to be
You
talking?
are
Huh?
nothing but a puppet
You
or a
are
parrot.
old. I ain't
A
gonna get at you
parrot.
like that. You know that,
You are
man. I'm
just
gonna go on and be
parroting
cool.
some other words
I'ma
from
hold my
some
tongue.
other
I'ma hold
man,
my
not
tongue,
from
man.
your own intellect,
Yeah, I'ma
from
hold my
another man.
tongue.
You steal another
Hey,
man's
old head.
intellect.
Old head though. Look, old
You're
head. Old
plagiarizing
head.
another man's intellect. Wake
Sound
up,
good.
young
Prove
brothers.
me wrong then. Can science make
Wake
a
up.
earth?
The burden of proof is on
And
you.
you
Bring
just
him
talking out
here.
of feelings, bro.
Bring
You ain't
him
even
to
saying nothing
me.
logical.
Bring him to
Nothing.
me.
Oh, you
Be
go against.
logical. Bring
Hey,
him to
let me
me.
tell you something
Bring your
logical.
invisible
Let me let
deity,
you know
Santa
something
Claus, Easter
logical that you
Bunny
don't
type
know.
person. Here,
It'll
let's
go against
talk.
my father's cosmic
You have.
laws for
It's
him
not
to
your father.
intervene.
It's not your father.
Yeah.
He's not. This
It'll
invisible
go
deity
against
is
the
not your
cosmic
father. Your
laws for
father
father
makes
to
sperm.
intervene. You
This is
dig?
not your
Stand all the
father.
way though. Now you know. So kill that boy. Huh? What you hollering now, hillbilly?
I hollered at you.
Yeah, you ain't saying
Yep,
nothing no
and ain't
more.
a
Why you
damn
get
thing you
silent
or your
now, boy?
invisible deity is going to do about
That's
it.
what I
Not a
thought,
damn
boy.
thing.
That's what I thought, boy.
See how these internet gangsters
Preacher, how
are?
you acting, boy?
See
Little
how these
boy. You
internet
acting like a
gangsters
little
are,
boy crying
Bakanga?
out for your father,
They tough
the Most
guys.
High.
They tough guys
Tell him
on
to
the internet.
appear.
That's all. They hide
Tell him
behind
to
that.
come now.
In my day, you
Tell
gotta
him to
back
come.
that shit up.
Sound like a little baby crying out for his father. That's what I'm
Hello,
gonna tell
brother.
you. I'm gonna call it how I see it, boy. You hear me? Yeah. Father gave you enough energy to do what you need to. Quit crying all the time now. Silent now, huh? Crickets. Anyway.
Just had to catch my breath, good brother.
I bet
Just
you
had to
did.
catch my breath.
Knocked the air out you, huh? Anyway,
Yeah, knocked a little bit. It was your
huh?
invisible deity that
Huh?
knocked the air out of
Oh,
me. That's
okay,
what it was.
yeah.
It was your
What's
invisible
up,
Yeah.
deity.
Jiggy?
Sounds
It
good.
was the
What's up,
invisible one.
Jiggy?
Yeah, yes.
What
Sounds
what the
good,
fuck
yeah.
is up, brother?
The one you're spending,
Yeah.
you give him money? Do you give
Uh-huh.
him money?
Yeah.
You give money, don't you?
What?
You
What's
give
up,
money, don't
Jiggy?
you?
What you talking about, boy?
You give the invisible people money? You give them
What
What's
the
you
up?
bread,
talking about?
don't
Oh,
you?
that's what you do? That's
I
what
don't give
y'all
them
do.
nothing.
I
I
know
don't
that's what the
believe in them.
Bakongas
It's
do.
not real.
I know that's what the Bakongas
It's
do.
not real.
Yeah, they leave
That's just some
little
made
What
up
the
crumbs
shit.
fuck are
around
He
little
y'all
don't
circles
believe
arguing
and
that
they
his
about?
leave
damn
behind
self.
for the
He's
demons, for
putting
the
that
little
on you.
bees
That's
they
an example of
led them
you.
to.
You're looking in the mirror when
Ain't
he's
that
talking about
Bakongin?
Bakanga. You're looking in the mirror.
Boy,
That's all you're doing.
you don't make no
You're
sense.
looking in the
Hey,
mirror.
sir,
That's
for you
all
to
you're
be
doing.
this old and not being up here spreading some real true
You don't know
knowledge
how
and saying
old I am.
anything
You don't know me.
logical, boy, you
I don't
look
know
too old.
you.
But
You
anyway,
don't know me. You're on the internet
anyway,
talking
hey,
trash. If you were standing in front
sir,
of me, you wouldn't be
sir,
talking that trash.
sir, you
This is
wouldn't,
fucking nonsense.
you wouldn't, you wouldn't.
You wouldn't be talking that trash
Promise
if
you,
you were
you
standing in
wouldn't.
front of me.
Know
You
that though.
talking that trash.
Straight like that, man.
That's
You hear
all.
me?
Straight like that. Straight like yeah,
Yeah.
whatever, man.
Think I'm playing with you,
Is
boy.
this
You don't know me.
am I talking
Anyway,
to a
though, man.
white guy?
Anyway, yeah, whatever, bro. I
Unbelievable.
mean, whatever, bro. Anyway, man. I ain't worried about nothing. You
Hey,
hollering,
Bakanga,
boy.
I
Come my
just had to
way.
come on for a
Yeah,
second. You know
yeah.
how we
Anyway,
do.
though. What you hollering, Jiggy?
I had to come on for a second, Bakanga. You know how we
Nobody
do.
care what you saying, bro. Kill that.
I holler at you, bro.
Yeah, catch your
Take it
cut.
easy.
Catch your cut. What you hollering, Jiggy?
I wanted to talk, but I heard y'all damn arguing, and I don't want to talk no more.
Speak your mind, boy. What you
You
laughing
mean
for,
speak my
Bakanga?
imagination?
What you laughing for, Bakanga?
What did you say, Jiggy?
Says speak my imagination.
Are you talking to Lost Knowledge or me?
Who's talking?
Y'all both confused. confused.
Are you a
That's bold.
Christian, Jiggy? Jiggy, are you a Christian?
No, I'm Messianic Jew.
You're a Messianic Jew?
Yes.
Yeah, are you Jewish? Okay. I'm Jew. So you must be Jewish.
Jewish.
Yeah.
Jew-like.
Come again?
I believe I'm Jewish, and
Oh, you're right. Yes,
my
you are.
Messiah is still Jesus.
That's fine. Yeah, because the real one was a woman named Irene. That's what Sar Shalom actually mean in Greek. So you can follow that character, whatever.
But the only thing I have to say is, I think the host is right, but he's backwards.
You don't make sense now. Anyway.
We are
Yeah,
God's
hey,
imagination.
Bakanga. So we back at it. What's happening? Yo, and your nothingness, that chaos, my
Bro,
father's
let
guard
the man
dog.
talk, though. Let
You
the man
believe it. He
talk.
ain't said nothing. Nah, he would have been kicked off my life. It was mine. I'm about to get on the out here anyway, though. You know what I'm talking about? Just need to pull up and present myself in a real way on you. Lost souls. This don't make sense. Y'all got to wake up. Go, listen, Bakanga, just go toward the light. You still got a chance, all right? You got a chance. Believe that. You have a chance, man. Don't
Keep
do this
on
to yourself.
imagining, man. Just keep on imagining. It's all right.
No, boy. All right, bye. Goodbye.
Trust your
Whatever.
imagination, boy. You get it, boy? That's right, boy.
What do you believe in?
Nothing.
Really?
Yes,
I respect that.
indeed. There are things that I don't know, and there are things that I do know. If one of the things I don't know is that there is a God, well, whenever he shows himself, then I would know. But until then, I make no assumptions.
Wise man.
That's right. It's simple logic. People just like to play, so I like to play games with them. You see, it's quite fun. It's really quite fun.
Let's see.
Yeah, for some people, I cannot just go straight to the point like with you. So
I understand.
that's right.
Anyways, y'all, it's time to call it quits. I know. 637 human beings. First of all, you're all champions. You're all worthy of praise. Thank you to all of you, my haters and my lovers, those who are for me and those who are against me. Much love and respect. Thank you for spending your time over here, either to disagree or to agree with me. As long as you are independent in your own mind, that's all that matters. Let's think together, especially if we're Africans, right? If we can get over our religions and just do what's best for Africa, then it doesn't matter if there's Christians, Muslims. Let's just do what's best for Africa first. Us Africans. Remember, if you're Black African American, you want to invest in Africa. Invest in Africa. If you don't know how to, do your own research, find your own. There is a way. Find a way. There's so many opportunities in Africa. If you want to set up your kids, go and invest in Africa. If you are African American and you are having an average income, look for ways to invest in Africa and get your children involved. At least let them be knowledgeable. Invest in Africa. Invest. Find a way. Find a way. If you are African American, I'm telling you, go and take what's yours. We know you don't want it by force. We know you're going to pay for it. So I'm telling you, go and take it. Pay it. Let your children know that even if the police beat them up, even if they do their best and they're not rewarded, worst comes to the worst, they still have an inheritance somewhere. It's wisdom. I know most people won't tell you this, and I'm not telling you to come to me. No, go and do your own research. Find your own way, but there is a way. There is many ways out there. Just make sure that you are there all along the way yourself. Don't necessarily entrust any particular person. No. Do the type of thing where you're willing to go yourself and invest your time, not just your money. Let your time be the most important commodity that you invest. But buy land, open new businesses, build condos. Listen, if you are a black African American, you should go to an African country, buy land, and build a condo. If you can't do it by yourself, find 5 or 6 people that y'all can all go and buy land and then build a condo. Build a condo. Build it with the best material. Time is running out, my brothers, my sisters. Anyways, today the topic was there is no God, and you heard what the people who say they believe in God said. If you still believe in God, keep on believing, stay on your journey. You heard what the people who don't believe in God said. If you don't believe in God, stay on your journey. If you're a person who doesn't believe in God, and you have recently questioned your belief, and you've overcome that belief in God, and you miss that togetherness that you used to have in Christianity, because they wouldn't let you come and be with them anymore because they see you as different. Come and be with the Bakangas. Become a Bakanga. Hit the subscribe button up there. Become a Bakanga. Because I am going to begin the congregation of unbelievers. Unbelievers come from everywhere, all walks of life. They are Christian unbelievers, Muslim unbelievers, they're all types of unbelievers. Where we come and we learn each other's needs, and we all decide how we can help each other. How we can help those who are less privileged by investing our time, not our money. Our time, not our money. That's right. Listen, scammers will tell you to invest your money. But when there's real work to be done, your time is what's most important. People who are willing to invest time are those who really care for the thing. You understand? Slowly but surely, think of ideas. This is not an idea that belongs to one person. Think of ideas. They are bright minds. Many of you have very bright minds. I don't care what's motivating you. If it's Jesus, Muhammad, forget that. Even if we disagree, you see the pigments, you see the humanity, you see the air we're breathing. Those things are far more important than these little disagreements. If you can understand that those things, that our humanity, our shared survival is more important than these arguments, then you are just wasting your time. You're arguing for no reason. Because I'm telling you, as we are speaking here today, whether there is a God or no God, our problems don't go anywhere. Our problems are still here, and we have to solve them. At the very least, if you believe in God, at least believe that He gave you a brain that you can use. Use it. Use your brain. Let me use my non-Christian brain. You use your Christian brain, and let us find solutions to our problem. But some of you are like, oh, not if solution involves giving up on God, because I will never give up on God. Even if Africa perishes, I will never give up on God. Listen, your words don't mean anything. It doesn't prove that you're any closer to God. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, you know, Bakanga, I have loved being with you guys this morning. Today was such a fantastic day. I think we almost went up to 2,000. We were at one time 2,000 viewers. So for the last 4 hours, I haven't even had less than 500 people for too long. So you guys have been very fantastic today. Today has been a fantastic show. I need to start coming up. So I'm going to print some shirts, some Bakanga shirts, and I'm going to give them away. So look forward to your Bakanga shirts. I see the people in the comment section. I'll be sending you your Bakanga shirt. I'll DM you and send your address. I'll be sending you your Bakanga. When people ask you what is Bakanga, you say Bakanga means nothing. Who is Bakanga? Bakanga is no one. It is okay to be anonymous in the world. It is okay to be anonymous. It is okay to be anonymous. It is okay to be anonymous. People don't always have to know who you are, and you shouldn't always want to know who people are. Don't be so eager to share who you are with people. Let people see only what they need to see about you. Don't be so quick to share your beliefs. Speculate. Bakanga forever. That's right. Forget Wakanda. We'll make Bakanga real. Wakanda is a dream. Bakanga is reality. Wakanda is a dream. Bakanga is a reality. Forget about Satan. That's all your imagination. Forget about Satan. Satan is your imagination. All that Satan, God, Satan and God are in the same category. If there's no God, there's no Satan. There is no God and there is no Satan. There is no God and there is no Satan. You have no problems, you have no savior. There is no God and there is no Satan. So don't worry. So don't worry. There is no God, and there is no Satan. So don't worry. Oh yeah, don't worry. Don't worry. Oh yeah, don't worry. There is no God, and there is no Satan. So don't worry. Oh yes. So don't worry. That's all I gotta tell y'all. Don't worry about it. Live your life and be the best that you can be. That's it. That's all you can do, right? Can you be any much more better than you can be? Who can be any much better than they can be? But you African people, if there is such a thing as too much religion, you are doing it too much. Too much. You need more universities and less churches. So let us call ourselves the generation of transition, transitioning from the church to the university. Huh? From Sunday school to laboratory school. There is no God and there is no Satan. So don't worry. Oh, so don't worry. Welcome to Bakangaland. Oh, yeah. Craziest man alive? I'm not the craziest man alive. I'm no more crazier than Kanye. Kanye is far crazier than me. That's right. Anyways, I'm glad and I'm thankful that you guys are here, y'all. But I gotta go. Like I said, I'm the biggest procrastinator when it comes to ending the live sessions. But today's live ends like this. So y'all, stay blessed, everyone. If you believe in Jesus, keep on believing in Jesus. I'm not stopping you. I'm not stopping you. I'm just here to make you think. If you believe in Muhammad, keep on believing in Muhammad. Don't let me sway you. I was just trying to get you to think. All right, my brothers and my sisters, Bakanga will be back tomorrow, same time. If you don't have it on your calendar, you better get it now. That's right, y'all. We're about to be the #1 show on TikTok because we're going to keep the conversations coming. And if y'all got any topics that y'all want me to include, feel free to let me know. I don't mind at all. Not at all. Someone says Bakanga is not normal. Where do these people come up from with all these comments? Bakanga is not normal. My friend, you think I'm not normal? Look at me. Look, hold up. Let me turn my camera on. This is... Oh boy. Look at me. Do I look like I'm not normal? Eh? I'm not getting jiggy with this shit. No. You cannot be getting jiggy like this. Eh? I did not insult you. Don't insult me, oh. Don't insult me, oh. If you insult me, I will pray in the name of Jesus. Anyway, my bros. My good peoples. Alright, y'all. The life is officially over. Church is over. Please greet one another and give each other a hug as you step out of church. Amen. That's right. Greet each other as you step out of church, ladies and gentlemen. In the name of Bakanga. You were just in Bakanga Church. Woo. You were just in Bakanga Church. I am obviously joking. This ain't no church. Come on. It's a congregation of human beings. This is what this is. This is a congregation of human beings. There's no religion here, y'all. You can be from church or not from church.
Purchase your tracks today.
We cannot get jiggy with this shit. Aya, come on. Hey. We cannot get jiggy with this shit. Woo! Not in 2022. We are not getting jiggy with this shit. Not in 2022. Oh yes. We will learn and we will be wise. Forget the church, forget the gods. It's time to learn and read. Learn how to build cars, build planes, build microwaves and stoves. That's the destiny of Africa. That is right, my friends. Woo! Forget about Jesus. Jesus cannot help you. It's time for you to help you. Hey, come on. Jesus cannot help you. Only you can help you. Oh, Jesus cannot help you. Hey. One love, y'all. One love. No hate here. No hate here. No hate here. There is no God and there is no hatred here. My friends, there is no hatred here. Only love. There is no God. It's time to celebrate. It's time to celebrate, dear friends. Please, please, please. Anyways, I'm out, y'all. Have a good one. Holy shit. Oh, today was a crazy day. I couldn't stop because there was just so many people. I didn't drop past 300 people the whole time I was live. From the moment I went past 300, 91,000 people. Motherfuckers showed up to listen to Bakanga talking, spitting shit on the lyric. Yeah, I told him about the Bakanga shirts, so it's time to get a printer and start printing shirts. Then I'ma mail it in the mail, I'ma send it out for free at first, and then I'ma put a price on it. Start out on the internet. Merchandise on the internet.